Inbounds to Armstrong in the corner. Briley Erickson, deep left corner for three. Got it! And the Warriors equaled their biggest lead of the night at 18-11 here in the third quarter. Scharf gets the rebound ahead to Keel. The right-handed layup. It is up. It is in. Fouled. Count the basket. And the Warriors go up by double digits here late in the third. Willie on top, and that is Kamaya Millard. Right side for three. Got it. And suddenly, after back-to-back threes, the Eagles back within 5. Central had to battle for this one. Their 4th game in 5 days. Took them a bit to get their legs underneath them. They only led by 3 at the half, but they pull away late. Central defeats Clayton Ridge by a final score of 39-28. 8 seconds to go. Back out on top to Backus. Backus over to Hager. Baseline to Cook. He pulls up. 8-foot baseline shot. Foul! Count the basket. And a 3-point opportunity. Cook in a double team took the shot up with 2.2 seconds to go. With 8 seconds to go, Hager drives in, pulls up, double pump shot in the lane, circled around, got it to stay down, and the Eagles go up by 8 as Hammersland goes right side to Hertrump. Half-court heave would not have counted, hits the ceiling anyway, and the third quarter comes to an end. Eagles lead by 8 as we go to the fourth. So again, off the left side, inbounds to Hammersland, left corner for three, got it! Hammersland is it back-to-back threes, and with 5:50 to go, the Warriors back within 2. Hammersland to Hertrump, deep right corner for three, got it! It is a huge three-pointer from the right corner, hit by Hertrump, and the Warriors lead by 4. Central trailed by 8 starting the fourth quarter. They used a 12-0 run to get the lead. They hit enough free throws down the stretch, and Central sweeps the season series from Clayton Ridge, winning by a final score of 44-40. The best high school basketball is on KCTN FM 100. It's Tri-Rivers basketball tonight on KCTN. In our featured matchup, Starmont visits Edco. First off, we have the girls' game. The Stars are a team that continue to search. It's a group of 6 girls that continue to work to improve. They look to take a step forward tonight. For Edco, the Vikings are in the midst of a solid season. They have a shot at a runner-up finish on the west side of the conference. They look for another impressive win over the Stars. It's game 1 of 2, Starmont and Edco. The Chalk Talk for the girls' game, next.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards, and they offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com. And you can even set up a free web store for your fundraiser. Make sure to check out the selection of Bulldog Spirit Wear and Iowa-themed items at the Monona location. Epic Wear, located in downtown Monona and Waukon. Call 563-539-2300 to place your order today.
While out and about, don't find yourself stuck at the side of the road. At Edgewood Auto and Tire, our trained technicians work on all autos, trucks, semis, and heavy duties. We offer premier alignment service and DOT inspections and carry all major lines of tires. Call or ask about our current tire rebates. If you're in a bind and need a tow, give Edgewood Auto and Tire a call at 563-928-7333. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We offer a mobile tire repair service to get you back up and going, either on your farm or on the road.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 7 p.m.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
Stars Vikings basketball is brought to you in part by Del Clay Farm Equipment in Edgewood, EFM Construction, The Market, a division of Kendrick Inc., Farmer Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Egg Sales and Service, Grow Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, and by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. We begin the Chalk Talk for our girls' game. We're joined by Starmont girls basketball coach Bob Pope. Coach, your team dropping a decision last night, a hard-fought decision to Prince of Peace, 42-39. Tell me about that game.
Well, our girls played. We come out a little bit slow, stagnant in the first part of the game, but after the second half, girls played very well. We had our post players played very well. Leah Cornwell, our junior, put up 16 points last night.
Yeah. So certainly had opportunities in that ball game. So let's go through starting lineup for your team tonight.
All right, it'll be Natalie Hamlet, Tyra Bogey, Sierra Keel, Ellen Otteson, and Leah Cornwell.
And I know you have a girl that contributes off the bench for you too.
Yeah, we had one kid able to play from the doctor's release here yesterday, so we're back to our full staff of 7.
All right, so who are the 2 kids that you expect to contribute off the bench for you then?
Breeze Neal and Nora Falk come off the bench.
So that's some good news there. All right, turning our attention to Edgewood Colesburg. I know you dropped a decision to them before the break. What do you kind of know about Edco?
Well, they got a pretty good press that they put on, and they can score a lot of points in a short period of time once they get rolling.
As far as tonight's ball game for Starmont, keys in the ball game, what do you want to see out of your team?
Well, less turnovers. That's been a problem all year, is the turnovers, and we, of course, got to handle the press better than we did the first time around.
All right, the other thing is you scored 27 points against Springville. You scored 39 last night. I mean, offensively, this is a team getting better.
Yes, our girls are getting more confident with their shots, and I guess that's all you can ask for them.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you later on tonight.
All right, thank you.
Starmont girls basketball coach Bob Pope on the Stars team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
In a lawsuit, a little extra liability protection can go a long way. I'm Julie Depke, agent. A personal liability umbrella policy from American Family Insurance offers $1 million or more of coverage over and above the limits of your auto and home policy, and it's affordable.
Contact Julie Depke, agent, at 205 South Main Street in Elkader or call 563-245-2366 today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Looking for a checking account with no fees? People's State Bank has just the account for you. People's e-checking account offers customers an interest-bearing checking account with no monthly service charge. You will receive free basic design, People's Preferred Checks, free debit card, and also have access to our free People's Online Banking and mobile app. We also offer refunds of up to 6 ATM fees per month. Get your account set up today. Minimum opening deposit of $100. Customer must enroll in online banking and opt in for e-statements. People's State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing member.
Stars Vikings basketball is brought to you in part by Ray's Excavating, Silver Edge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi. James Rochford and Brandon Mather, agents for Community Insurance of Iowa in Edgewood. Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg. Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg. TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. Clayton County Recycling of Monona. Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader. KAR Auto Group, and by the Luena Savings Bank, member FDIC. We continue the Chalk Talk for our girls game. We're joined by Edco girls basketball coach Steve Putz. Coach her team now 15-4, 10-3 in the conference. Topped Elburnett last night 57-40. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, no, going into that game, we started out really well in the game. The girls got off to an 8-0 lead, but then Elburnett, they battled right back to cut it to like a 6-8 point game at halftime, and it was going into the fourth quarter. We were only ahead by 4, but the girls, as they did all this whole last week, whatever, we made a nice fourth quarter run where we went on a 23-9 run in the fourth quarter to just kind of take over the game and and to make sure we got the victory of the 17-point win.
All right, let's go through starting lineup for your team tonight.
Yeah, starting tonight would be Campbell Kirby and Brooke Bollinger at my guard spot. I got Ellie Kirby and Claire Alvis at the forwards, and then rounding out with Audrey Helmrich.
And some of the kids off the bench for you then.
Yeah, coming off the bench tonight would be Maren Gowell, Lily Boriski, Rachel Eckelceder, and McKenna Hofer.
And the big thing is you're getting contributions from your bench.
Yeah, no, that's the one nice thing about this team on this the 6-game winning streak that we have going on right now is that we've been getting 3 to 4 girls in double figures on a nightly basis. So that's really nice to see as going forward at the end of the year like we are.
All right, turning our attention to Starmont. What do you know about the Stars?
Yeah, so with them, we're just going to have to be able to take care of the basketball, do our things. Don't give up any turnovers to give them any easy points, and we just got to have to make sure they earn everything tonight by keep playing our good half-court defense like we have been, and we just got to make sure we take good shots and don't play down to making it being ugly basketball, and we're just going to have to do a nice job of executing things, and if we do that, we'll be able to take care of business.
All right, you guys have won 6 in a row, as you mentioned, so I take it you like the progress this team has made so far.
Yeah, no, it has. I mean, ever since we had that Northland loss, that's kind of been our goal here, where we had 8 games left in the year, and we just, we want to be able to run the table out from here because we really played well in that Northland game the second time around, being ahead at halftime against them. So we knew we could play at a higher level. So with that expectations out of ourselves, we wanted to be able to keep it going all the way through. So we're playing our best basketball, and we like our chances at the end of the year.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you later on tonight.
All right, yep, thank you, Dan.
Edco basketball coach Steve Putz on his Viking program. Chalk Talk continues after this.
Winter high school sports season has begun. Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Courtney Wicken, and the staff of Family Dentistry Associates in Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, 539-4651, where health-changing smiles are created.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
Stars Vikings basketball is brought to you in part by Hill Country Convenience Store, Every's Auto and Tire in Colesburg, Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Blooms Flowers Gibson Moore in Edgewood, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, Bacon Concrete in Postville, Furniture Showcase in Oldvine, and Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. Good evening once again, everybody. How you doing? Dan Barnes along with Coach Aaron Hammond. Welcome to Edco, and it is Starmont and Edco Tri-Rivers action tonight on KCTN. I'm joined by Coach Aaron Hammond. Here we go. We're a minute away from the starting lineups. Let's get to it.
Yeah, you bet. Those first 2 games went nice and quick, and teams are out here shooting ready to go, and we got a rivalry. This is always a big rivalry for both these teams. And I think both of them are ready to go tonight.
All right, let's talk about Starmont here. The good news is they've improved offensively. Lost a decision last night to Prince of Peace, 42-39. They're up to 8 girls as well. And this is a group of girls that you have to admire because they have worked hard this year, even though the success hasn't been there.
Yeah, they haven't gotten the rewards on the win-losses column. But, man, they come out, they play hard, they get after it, they don't quit, and, they're sticking through the season.
Edco, 6 wins in a row. They're heavily favored in this ball game. This is a team certainly in its mid-stride right now.
They're playing really well, but I think one criticism that they have sometimes is they'll come out against a team maybe they're favored, just kind of sluggish and not real crisp. And I think they want to come out with a crisp start tonight, kind of set the tone. I think if you're Starmont, you want to slow things down, take the defense out of it. Hey, maybe give yourself a chance to be in a ball game.
Yeah, there's no doubt Starmont wants to slow this ball game down tonight here, and Edco will try to amp up the pressure. We're ready, I believe, for our starting lineups. Let's go courtside with Jenny Lang, and tonight's starting lineups for game number 1 here with Starmont and Edco.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Edgewood Colesburg High School for this basketball game between the Stars from Starmont and your Edco Vikings. Tobacco, alcohol products, and pets are not allowed at state-sanctioned events. Please maintain respectful behavior towards players, fans, coaches, and officials throughout the contest. The concession stand is available tonight thanks to the Edco Vikings Booster Club, parents of our very own athletes, and youth volleyball who is running the concession stand tonight. Thank you to the Edgewood Locker for their sponsorship of tonight's events, as well as their continuing commitment to Edco athletics. And now for your starting lineups. For the Stars, number 5, Natalie Hamlet. And for the Vikings, number 22, a senior, Brooke Bollinger. For the Stars, number 11, Tyra Bogey. And for the Vikings, number 24, a senior, Claire Alvis. For the Stars, number 23, Sierra Keel. And for the Vikings, number 30, a junior, Ellie Kirby. For the Stars, number 25, Ellen Addison. And for the Vikings, number 32, a senior, Campbell Kirby. For the Stars, number 55, Aaliyah Cornwell. And for the Vikings, number 44, senior, Audrey Helmricks. The Stars are coached by Bob Pope. The Vikings are coached by Steve Putz and assisted by Brooks Eckelceder. Tonight's officials are Lane Johansson, Andy Jacobson, and Mike Jacobson.
There you have it. Starting lineups. Opening action coming up next with Starmont and Edco from KCTN Sports.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned, and Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, and Decorah, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Robertson Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Robertson.
Well, the Edco side just about full. Starmont side about a little over half full here as the folks continue to roll in. Lots of black and yellow certainly visible tonight. Starmont wearing their away black uniforms. They've got the Starmont across the front. And for Edco, the home white uniforms with Edco across the front of their jerseys. It will be Helmricks to jump it up for Edco, and it will be, I believe, Odison to jump it up for, once again, Starmont. Tip into the backcourt. It's won by Edco. And right away, Boriski, right baseline for three, misses the shot long Long Bollinger, I should say. And the rebound picked up in the corner by Alvis. Starmont will come out here, and they will play zone to try to take away the interior game for Edco. Helmrich gets it high post, right side, now to Campbell Kirby on top. Kirby back over to Bollinger, left wide open, right side for three. It's off the back of the rim. Alvis skies in, gets the rebound, put back as she spins towards the middle of the lane. Shot no good, but fouled, and Edco keeps the possession alive with a couple of offensive rebounds. Alvis to the free throw line for two.
Yeah, the Stars are going to pay a lot of attention to Audrey Helmrich tonight, try to plug up that middle, force them to beat him from the outside, and you saw two good looks there for Bollinger.
Free throw by Alvis, it is good, and Starmont trails 1-0. Edco on the board first. Edco led by Audrey Helmrich at 16 points and about 13 rebounds a game. Second free throw is no good. Rebound picked up there by Ellie Kirby, tipped it out, and Edco maintains possession. Bollinger right wing on top to Campbell Kirby. Kirby brings it left baseline in the corner. Ellie Kirby, deep left corner for three. Shot no good. Alvis got a hand on the rebound, but a nice box out down low by Cornwell. Cornwell gets the rebound off the left side. And again, Edco will full court press here, at least starting this ball game. And Edco will come out here, and it appears to me that they're going to zone things up. And left side in the offensive end is Cornwell. Cornwell guarded by Helmrich. And she'll bring it over left side in the offensive end. Trying to work the ball down low is Hamlet. The ball deflected out of there. Picked up by Helmrich. A turnover by Starmont. Campbell Kirby drives in right side. Takes a little runner outside the lane. Shot no good, but fouled. And she'll go to the free throw line for two. Obviously, turnovers are going to be the story of this ball game.
Well, yeah, you look at Starmont, and they average about 33 turnovers a game. But Edco, they're averaging about 18, 19 turnovers themselves. So both of these teams want to clean that up.
Free throw by Kirby. It is off the right. It is no good. We mentioned that it is more of a balance scoring for Edco, with Claire Alvis and Ellie Kirby averaging around 9 points a ball game, and Lily Boriski averages 7.6 as Kirby's second free throw circles around and stays down. Tyra Bogey averaging around 5 points a ball game for Starmont. Meanwhile, back in the offensive end, it is the Stars basketball. Right side, they work the ball to, again, Sierra Keel. Keel back out on top. The ball dropped momentarily by Bogey. Picked back up, though. They try to work it in the lane. The ball is knocked out of there, and the loose ball picked up by Edco. So 2 trips down and a couple of turnovers. In the lane, Helmrich. Right side to Bollinger. Top of the key to Campbell Kirby. Left side to Ellie Kirby. Helmrich seals her defender on the right block. Post-up shot. It is up and in. Excellent entry pass to the right side as she had Otteson behind her.
Yeah, diagonal down the lane, and she had a great position. Goes with the pass to the right side and finishes.
And in the offensive end, it is Otteson. The ball knocked away, but she's able to track it down at the top of the key. Left side, that is Tyra Bogey. Banks the three long. Missed it to the right side, and the rebound by Ellie Kirby. Ahead to Campbell Kirby in the offensive end. We've played 2 minutes, and it is 4-0, the early lead for Edco. Bollinger, right side in the lane to Helmrich. Again, seals her defender, uses the left hand, but the shot rolls off the backside. There for the weak side rebound is Alvis, puts it up and in, and Edco continues to hit the glass hard, and they lead 6-0.
Well, rebounding I thought was going to be a big factor here. You know, Starmont doesn't crash the boards quite well enough, and Edco really does.
Keel loses the basketball on the sideline, picked up by Campbell Kirby. They get it ahead to Helmrich, runs the court, jump stops, lays up the right-handed layup. 2.5 minutes in, 8-zip, Edco leads early.
Yeah, getting out fast, that's what they wanted to see tonight, and so far the defense has been fueling that.
And back in the left end is Otteson in a reach-in foul. Trying to reach over top was Alvis. That is our first whistle of the ball game. So a good start by Edco here, leading by a score of 8-0. We will be updating you on regional wrestling tonight, and they are just underway at Don Bosco, where Nottoway Valley leads MFL Marmac early, 9-6. Inbounds, we've got our first substitution of the ball game.
Marin Gall enters for Edco, and Ellie Kirby heads to the bench.
And in the offensive end, Gall picks up the loose basketball as they worked it to the high post. Unable to hang on to it was Hamlet. Back right side, Helmrich to Alvis, running the court, misses the shot. Helmrich gets the rebound, put back, goes off the back of the rim, then rolls to the front. It is no good, and Edco had a couple of point-blank looks, but they come up empty.
Great opportunities and not able to capitalize.
And back right side in the offensive end, Keel. Keel in the lane area, trying to work it down low there, and driving in was Natalie Hamlet, and is reached in as she drives in right side, and a jump ball forced, but it stays down here with the Stars.
Yeah, the Stars are going to take it out on the right side, and they've got their first substitution.
Breeze Neal is a 5-foot sophomore into the ball game. The Stars picking up their 8th player this year in Tess Bogey, who was manager the last 2 years, and the twin sister of Tyra Bogey is on the roster and will play tonight. Right side, Hamlet gets it on top to Keel. Keel, top of the key for three. Grazes the front of the rim. It is short. Helmrich's got the rebound and is tied up on the floor with Otteson. And the ball goes back to Edco on the alternate possession rule.
Yeah, just it's been a struggle for them to get girls out, and I think this shows how much growth they're getting. Is they had a girl say, "I know it's getting near the late of the season. Let's come out. Let's give you another body. Let's help this team out."
Well, due to injury, they were down to 6 girls before tonight. In the lane, Helmrich's nice seal inside the right block, able to get position. The entry pass from Bollinger, 10-0, Edco in the lead.
Yeah, they know how to get it to Helmrich, so either over the top or those nice bounce passes.
Hamlet looks baseline to Cornwell, takes a baseline 12-foot shot, partially blocked by Gall. Rebound by Helmrichs, ahead to Campbell Kirby. They've got numbers. Kirby to Alvis, jump stops, resets, lays it up from the right side, halfway through the opening quarter, and a great start for Edco, leading 12-0.
Yeah, this is the kind of start that they wanted to get out to. They didn't want to come out sluggish tonight.
Right side, Hamlet, ball deflected into the hands of Cornwell on the baseline. Cut off, needs some help, tries to go back out on top, but right into the hands of Helmrich, and here's the numbers again. Campbell Kirby, nice lead pass to Bollinger, but actually overshot her just a bit. Looked initially like a good lead pass, but led her too far, and the Vikings turn it over.
Yeah, a little just too high. Ellie Kirby's going to come back into the game. Campbell Kirby checking out. Bollinger's checking out, and Lily Boriski in there for the first time.
And Boriski, the Edco's bench is such an advantage for them. Boriski averages 7.6 points a ball game. Into the game is number 3, Nora Falk for Starmont. Cornwell checks out, so now you've got basically a guard lineup for Starmont as we approach 3.5 left in our first quarter. Hamlet left side, and taking a 3 was Neal, then thought different. She went up in the air, got kind of caught in no man's land, came back down, and travel is the call.
Yeah, just a little indecision there. Thought she was open, changed her mind, but already left her feet and just came down with it.
Back to the 2-3 zone for Starmont. Gall, deep left corner, goes right side to Ellie Kirby from off the elbow. 15-footer, it is short. Alvis, the rebound, put back from the left side. It's up and in, and the Vikings making a killing on the glass. They lead 14-0.
They got to be close to 10 rebounds already in this first quarter.
And the majority of them offensive. Left side, Falk in the offensive end. Guarded by Kirby on top of that 2-3 zone, but again, the Vikings try to trap. They try to work it in the lane. The ball deflected out of there, picked up by Ellie Kirby. Kirby leads the break, ahead to Helmrich, scores the right-handed layup. 3 minutes left in the quarter, 16-zip Edco in a layup drill.
Yeah, they're getting out and going and really running the court well and distributing the ball to each other.
That was your concern for Starmont, is turnovers leading to fast break opportunities. So the Stars just looking to get into their offense here. Stopping the dribble on top is Neal. Neal back left side to Hamlet. And for Starmont here, a pretty decent possession so far, trying to get into their offense, but Hamlet loses the basketball and is called for traveling. We bumped into her own teammate in Odison, but another turnover by Starmont when it looked like they were trying to get into the set.
Yeah, trying to get something set up, and this pressure defense by Edco is really suffocating, and they just kind of swarmed to the ball, so it's hard to get things started, but had a semblance there and just ran into their own girl, lost the handle on the ball.
So back offensively in the lane, they go to Alvis. Alvis reverses it right side to Gall on the right wing. Boriski back right side to Gall, open right wing for 3. It's off the back of the rim. Rebound kicked out of there, and a seal by Tyra Bogie to get the rebound defensively for Starmont.
Yeah, Starmont, much better job that time putting body on body and preventing that offensive rebound.
Natalie Hamlet, left side in the offensive end to Breeze Neal. Neal goes back right side, and that ball too hot to handle for Tyra Bogie. Goes out of bounds near the end of the Edco bench, and another turnover by Starmont. That's a concern here early.
Yeah, there are 9 turnovers already in this first quarter, and a lot of them are forced by the Vikings, but there's an example of one that was an unforced turnover.
Helmrichs and Alvis check out for Edco. Their substitutions continue with Rachel Eckelceder, a 5'9 sophomore, in for the first time tonight. Campbell Kirby came back in as well. Eckelceder tried to work it on top, and it's intercepted by Starmont, then a reach-in foul from behind with Eckelceder. So she got it in the right corner, tried to reverse it on top, and Starmont forces the turnover.
Yeah, it's a good job by Starmont taking care of that ball and getting that turnover, and then not allowing Edco to get the steal, actually getting a foul against
So Edco really hasn't hit them with full court pressure as they look to trap out of the half court. Right side in the offensive end, and they turn it over as they try to go to Falk in the right corner. But again, the entry pass too high, too hot to handle, and the Stars continue to turn it over too much.
Well, and I think that has something to do with the length of Edco. They've got such long arms, and they move so well that those passes have to be higher, and they have to get there in a hurry, and they're just a little too hot.
Eckelceder in the lane to Boriski. Swings it right side to Ellie Kirby. She drives baseline, pulls up, 8-foot shot, an off-balance shot that is no good outside the lane. Missed it from the right side, but fouled on the shot attempt, and Ellie Kirby goes to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, kind of bailed out there. She got up quick on that and didn't quite have her feet under her. Ball was a little long, but she got a little bit of arm there on the foul.
Free throw by Ellie Kirby. It is good. 17-0 the lead. Upper Iowa Conference tonight at the end of one. MFL Marmac leads Clayton Ridge 12-9. We'll continue to update you on that ball game. Second free throw on its way. It is good. Ellie Kirby makes them both. And a timeout taken here by Starmont. 18-0. Great start for the Vikings. Let's take this break.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
So 18-0, 1:40 to go in our opening quarter. Timeout taken by the Stars, and this is just for them to get into their offense.
Yeah, to get in their offense, regroup a little bit, get some water in them. You know, they're short on the bench, so they need to keep legs fresh as much as they can.
90 seconds left in the quarter. Hamlet beats the pressure, goes right side in the offensive end to Tyra Bogey. Back out on top, the pass is overshot, picked up by Boriski. She leads the break, drives in and scores the right-handed layup. So it's 20-0. Edco in the lead here in the first.
Yeah, they're still staying in that 2-3 zone, just trapping the corners and pressuring the ball.
Hamlet left side to Keel. Keel top of the key. Right side to Tyra Bogey. She takes a three, circled in and out. Good look on the right perimeter. Eckelceder gets the rebound for the Vikings. A minute to go in our first quarter.
Yeah, Starmont hasn't had a lot of looks, and that was an open one for Tyra Bogey. Not able to get it to fall.
In the lane, Boriski, high post, pulls up, 15-footer, leaves it short, but tracks down her own rebound. Post-up shot from 8 feet away, hits it from outside the lane. Another offensive rebound leads to another basket. 22-0 Vikings in the lead.
Yeah, that was a huge offensive rebound, and she found herself open, took it up strong.
And right side in the offensive end, Tyra Bogey. Deep right corner on top, intercepted by Boriski. Here's another fast break opportunity. Boriski drives in, reaches over Otteson, scores the layup. So Boriski off the bench, couple of baskets right away. 24-0 Edco in the lead.
Well, and you can see why she's averaging what she's averaging. 6 points off the bench there. She's only been in there a couple of minutes.
And back offensively, Hamlet. Hamlet works into a double team, feeds it back out on top to Bogey. Bogey back left side, baseline Hamlet open, 12-foot shot, aired it out long. That was a good shot. The last two trips, Stars have had good looks in the offensive end. Eckelceder gets the rebound. We're down to 10 seconds left in the quarter. Right side, Ellie Kirby in the lane to Gall. Gall post-up shot goes to the left, shot blocked there. It was blocked by Cornwell, and that's how the opening quarter comes to an end. But the Vikings throw a shutout in the opening act. A great start for them here at home. They lead 24-0 at the end of one. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Top Gun Customs knows that the insurance company wants you to do all the work for them. They want you to download the app, take the pictures, upload them, then they want you to accept the paltry check they think will repair your vehicle. No, no, no. Top Gun writes an accurate estimate, takes the photos, and explains the repair process to you. Let Bob and the guys take all the worries out of your repairs. Call Bob or Nancy at 563-964-9899 at Top Gun to schedule your repair today.
Stars Vikings basketball is brought to you in part by Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, Northeast Iowa Subdrains in Strawberry Point, J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood, Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic, Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, and Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. 24-0. Edco in the lead at the end of one. It is Starmont's basketball to start the second quarter. They'll start with Hamlet out there, also Tyra Bogey, as well as Cornwell, Otteson, and also out there as well as number 23 in Sierra Keel. Hamlet right side in the offensive end, back out on top. What was our stats in the first quarter, Coach?
Edco was 10 of 19, 10 of 15 from inside the arc, 0-4 behind, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Starmont 0 of 5, didn't have a free throw attempt.
And again, you're talking far number of shot attempts for Edco as the ball is knocked away at the near sideline area. Out of bounds, and it goes back to Starmont. Starmont looking in the lane to Cornwell, loses it, picked up by Addison, who had a good look from the left block, but just banked it long inside the left block. Alvis gets the rebound. Campbell Kirby out there. Also out there is number 40, who just launched a 3 in McKenna Hofer, who leaves it short. So Hofer out there, Campbell Kirby, Ellie Kirby, Bollinger, as well as, once again, Helmrichs. So we start the second quarter with Edco leading by a score of 24-0. Campbell Kirby knocks it away from Tyra Bogey, but the ball goes out of bounds at center court in the Edco sideline area, and it goes back to Starmont.
And Edco doing a nice job in their half-court defense here, just playing with their feet, tipping passes, forcing tough passes, and just doing a great job right now in the half.
Hamlet, left side, loses the handle on the basketball, but then a reach-in foul committed by Edco. Edco had the double team there initially, but a late reach-in foul, and I believe that's on Hofer.
Yeah, just had it straight up and then came down and reached for that ball when she put it in front of her chest and called for across the arm.
Inbounds on top. Cornwell picks it up, and the ball was deflected, and she goes right side where they're able to get the ball to, once again, Keel. Left side, Hamlet for 3. Shot no good. Alvis gets the rebound in the corner. Ahead to Helmrichs. Helmrichs, a tough pass across from center court just inside. A diagonal pass to the left block, and Starmont gets back defensively. The ball knocked away. Vikings take it off the left side of the basket.
She was about the spike line on the volleyball, threw it cross court to the other corner, and there was just nothing there.
Inbounds, and the ball intercepted underneath by Addison on the inbounds, and then tie up underneath with Alvis, so it will stay down here. So an entry pass there that was soft, and a good job by Starmont at least forcing a jump ball. So again,
in the ball to Bollinger here to the corner, and tough entry pass. Helmrich's not able to hold that, but we're going to have
the ball was kicked by Starmont as the ball was on the floor, so it stays down here. So the Vikings trouble making some entry passes here.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get a little too fine with things. Take what they give you, get the open shot, knock it down instead of trying to thread the needle.
In the corner, Campbell Kirby, deep left corner for 3. Shot no good. Alvis the rebound. Put back, played Annie over from the right side. Then Helmrichs knocked it out of bounds, and the ball goes back to Starmont. So Edco, after blitzing 24-0, misses a shot attempt at the other end.
Yeah, a little sluggish start here in the offensive end. Start the second quarter after a great first quarter.
All right, want to give you another score as we have a foul committed by Edco again.
Yeah, that was Campbell Kirby, and that was away from, where the play was, just kind of reached across and got a silly foul there.
All right, want to update you on the wrestling, regional wrestling tonight. Nottoway Valley leads MFL Marmac 27-24. As they are through the 190-pound area. Right side, Cornwell, foot on the line from the right wing, hits the shot. And Starmont off the schneid on the board on the bank-in shot by Cornwell.
Yeah, Cornwell found herself open, knocks down a bank, and gets Starmont on the board to get things going here.
Back out on top, Campbell Kirby, left side to Bollinger, in the corner to Alvis. In the lane to Helmrichs on the left block, double team. She saves it back to Alvis, deep left corner for 3. It's off the back of the rim. Hofer gets the rebound, tries to go back out on top, and it's deflected out of bounds by Hamlet on the far sideline. Stays down here with Edco.
Yeah, Edco's still not able to get anything to go through, but getting first, second, third chance opportunities, so still hitting the boards.
Hofer, open right side, 15-footer, no good. Alvis got a hand on the rebound, saves it in the baseline area, back out on top. Hofer in the lane to Helmrichs, goes weak side over to Alvis, her shot no good. Rebound deflected out of there, picked up by Helmrichs on the far left corner. Bollinger back over to Campbell Kirby. She swings it right side to Hofer. Hofer loses the handle on it now, and back out on top to Campbell Kirby. Left side, Bollinger open, left wing for 3. That shot off the front of the rim, it is no good. Rebound picked out of there by Hamlet. Better job by Starmont rebounding this second quarter.
Yeah, much better job down there getting body on body and keeping the Vikings out of those second chance opportunities.
And now we've got another reach-in foul by Edco. So Edco put up 24 points in the opening quarter, but this is what we kind of talk about. This is the second quarter here where things just a little muddied for them.
Well, yeah, where they just get a little behind things, maybe a little more lax, especially on the offensive end, and that's the third foul already in this quarter.
Hamlet drives left side, has the ball knocked away momentarily. She tries to feed it to Cornwell, and Cornwell able to track it down on the sideline. In the lane, trying to work it in there to Nora Falk, who just checked in. Baseline back to Hamlet. Hamlet on top, deflected by Helmrichs, knocked out of there, picked up there by, once again, Hofer. Back left side, Campbell Kirby runs the court, stops inside the left block, shot no good, but fouled. She'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, nice entry pass that time by Hofer, seeing Campbell Kirby on the opposite side.
And I getting back to that for Edco, you have a big lead. I get that here. And you have substituted maybe a little freely than what you normally do, as Campbell's free throws off the back of the rim. But in the first quarter, they looked absolutely like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, crisp passes, great defense, offensive rebounds, putbacks, but just a little off here in the second quarter.
Alvis checks out along with Bollinger. And we have one more Viking that is checked out as Eckelceder is at the scorers table. Meanwhile, Boriski's in. Also into the game is Marin Gall back in there. And Ellie Kirby has checked back in as well. And Hofer has checked out. That was the third substitution. This will be the fourth substitution. Eckelceder checks in for Campbell Kirby. 1 of 2 made by Campbell Kirby. It's 25-2. And Breeze Neal has checked in back for the Stars.
Yeah, Stars, like we said, a little shorter on the bench, but still getting some subs in there. Still looking for something, a little more flow on the offensive end.
5 minutes left in our first half. 25-2, the ball on top, intercepted by Boriski. Boriski hustle off the bench, scores the left-handed layup, takes it the length of the court. And Boriski continues to add off the bench for the Stars, or the Vikings, I should say.
She's right at her average here with 4.5 to play in the second quarter.
Hamlet back out on top to Neal. Neal reversing it, trying to go left side, nothing doing, goes back out on top to Keel. Keel, right side, cut off on the baseline, tries to throw it on top, intercepted by Ellie Kirby, and as Kirby tries to push it into the offensive end, a blocking call on Starmont. And that would have been a fast break opportunity with the Vikings, plenty of numbers going the other way.
Well, and if you're the Stars, you don't want to necessarily foul, but that was a good foul to slow down that fast break because Edco's been running the floor very well tonight.
Tess Bogey into the ball game, her first appearance. She is a senior manager the last 2 years, now up for basketball. Helmrich seals her defender but misses the shot as she brought it back towards the middle of the lane from inside the right block, used the left hand, missed it long, the rebound knocked away by Starmont off the right side.
Yeah, and as they get closer to tournament time, these are the kinds of shots Edco needs to knock down. Those point blank, put it in the hoop and get to the other end.
Eckelceder, deep right side for three. It's off the back of the rim. She was a step behind the arc. Long rebound picked out of there by Neal. Neal tried to race it into the offensive end, realized she didn't have numbers, tried to put on the brakes, but traveled with the basketball. So a turnover negates a fast break opportunity for the Stars.
And they're going to regroup. They're still in their 2-3 zone. Edco looking to attack that when they can.
Ellie Kirby, left corner for three. Shot is no good. They have not hit a three. Ball deflected out of there. Loose ball on the court, and it is Gall unable to get a hand on it. It's picked up by Hamlet. Good hustle by the Stars. Halfway through the second quarter, they pick up the loose basketball. Hamlet, wide open, right side for three. Got it. It's our first three-pointer of the ball game. 27-5 now here. Edco in the lead.
Yeah, Starmont win in the quarter right now. They've got 5 points in this quarter. Edco just has those 3 points.
Boriski, right side to Eckelceder. She's open, right side for three. That shot no good. Gall skies in, gets the rebound, put back from the right side. It is no good. And Cornwell reaches over top, committing the foul. Marin Gall to the free throw line for two. Yeah, after putting up 24 points in the first quarter, Edco 3 in the second quarter.
Just like we said, just not playing that complete game, being crisp all 4 quarters, just kind of going through the motions here in the second quarter. They need to pick up the pace a little bit.
Gall's free throw, good. 28-5, Edco in the lead. And I get you're not going to keep that 24-0 pace all night long, but it was the crispness they played with. Second free throw, it is good by Gall. Makes them both. 29-5, Edco in the lead. Another substitution for Starmont. Neal will check out. Back into the ballgame for them is Tyra Bogey. So you've got the Bogey twins, Tess and Tyra, both on the court for the Stars. Back right side in the offensive end. That is Hamlet. Back out on top to, once again, Bogey. That is Tess Bogey to Tyra Bogey. Right side, Cornwell for three. Banks it long. Long rebound picked out of there by Boriski. Boriski ahead of the pack. Ellie Kirby. She's got a step on her defender. The right-handed layup. It is up. It is in. Foul. Count the basket. And the Vikings go up 31-5, a rare transition basket here in the second quarter for them.
Much better getting that transition. Got the steal, about free throw line extended, and one pass up the court, a couple of dribbles, nice finish, and Ellie Kirby got fouled from the backside, so able to finish around the rim.
And a chance for a three-point opportunity. Free throw, it is good by Ellie Kirby. 27-point lead right now for Edco as we approach the 3-minute mark in our first half. Otteson, by the way, checked back into the ball game for Starmont. So against this 2-3 zone, Hamlet brings it right side on top to, once again, Tyra Bogey. Bogey by the Vikings written on the court there. Goes back over to Hamlet. Diagonal pass goes to Otteson on the left block. Post-up shot altered by Gall. It is no good as Otteson left it short. Boriski the rebound ahead of the pack. Helmrich scores the right-handed layup. So now the Vikings getting a little more flow in their offense, getting the fast break going. They lead by 29.
Yeah, and catching the big trailer, leading the pack that time, and Helmerich's able to finish.
Tyra Bogey to Tess Bogey, who brings it right back out on top. 2.5 to go here in our second quarter. And again, they go middle of the lane to Tess Bogey. Puts it on the floor. Stripped by Helmerich's on the way up. Helmerich's the lead pass to Boriski. Here's a fast break. Boriski drives in, scores the right-handed layup. So after we talked about Edco scoring 3 points in this quarter, they've scored 9 points in the blink of an eye.
Yeah.
36-5, Edco in the lead.
A lot of transition.
Deep three, top of the key by Hamlet. It is no good. Rebound by Helmerich's, tries to outlet it. It's deflected away there by Bogey. And as Eckelceder got a handle on it, tried to push it up the sideline into the offensive end, but lost the handle on it, traveled with the basketball. Here's 4 out and 4 in for Edco. As Boriski, Helmerich's, Ellie Kirby, and Marin Gall all check out. Alvis, Campbell, Kirby, Bollinger, and Hofer back in at the 2-minute mark here in our second quarter.
Yeah, able to freely sub, as you said. Lots of talent coming off the bench for these Vikings as well.
Tyra Bogey, high post area to Otteson. Swings it right side. Hamlet, right wing for 3. Grazes the front of the rim. Shot is short. Rebound picked up there by Starmont, right back out on top. With the rebound there was Falk. Falk on top, guarded by Bollinger. And here is a 3 offered by Tyra Bogey, but it's blocked by Bollinger as she was able to come over top and knock it away. Campbell Kirby back in the offensive end. Bollinger absolutely wide open. Right side for 3 off the front of the rim. Shot is no good. Long rebound picked up in the corner by Starmont. 90 seconds left in our first half. Hamlet across the timeline. Left side in the offensive end to Falk. Falk against the 2-3 zone. Edco's been zoned throughout, but trapping out of it. And in the lane, they try to go to, again, Tess Bogey. The ball is knocked away, picked up by Alvis. Alvis has an uncontested layup, but mistimed her jump. The shot is no good. Rebound pulled down there by Bollinger, who misses the putback. And then a rebound pulled down there by Hamlet and is fouled by, once again, Bollinger going over the back. And Alvis just mistimed her step.
Yeah, it was off. She missed dribbled, and then she tried to get her feet ready. She just said, I'm going to jump. And she was just a little off.
Yeah, she ended up going off the right foot from the right side and just kind of flipped it up, but it was long. A minute to go, first half. Back into the ball game is Breeze Neal for Starmont. And they have it right side back out on top. The ball deflected, but picked up by Neal. And they'll work it back to the high post area with Otteson. Otteson covered, back over. Then here's a 3 by Tyra Bogey, partially blocked again by Bollinger. Alvis gets the rebound, and here's the Vikings back in the offensive end. Top of the key to Campbell Kirby. Left side, Eckelceder, left wing for 3. Shot off the front of the rim. It is no good. Rebound goes off the hands of Starmont off the left side. It stays down here with the Vikings. 35.5 seconds to go in our... Oh, they give it back to Starmont.
Oh, they talked that over and said, no, it went off of somebody wearing white. So they're going to give the ball to Black here.
So the officials have that conversation between them and say, nope, let's give it to Starmont. Inside 30 seconds left in the quarter. Hamlet, right side, in the offensive end to Tyra Bogey. Back out on top. Neal, top of the key for 3. Airs it out. It is short. The ball will go out of bounds with 20.2 seconds to go. This ball game almost identical to the game at Starmont, in which Edco led by 33 at the half. They lead by 31 right now.
Yeah, and they had a quarter where they just weren't as crisp over there that time as well. So kind of mirror images of it.
Bollinger goes underneath. Cutting along the baseline is Alvis. Lays it up and in from the left side. Inside 10 seconds left here in the half. Nice cut by Alvis. And a better recognition by Bollinger. Hamlet has it right side. Loses the handle on the basketball. And the first half comes to an end. Edco led by 24 at the end of 1. They've extended it to 33 at the half. 38-5. Edco leads Starmont at the half. When we return, first half stats. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
Top Gun Customs knows that the insurance company wants you to do all the work for them. They want you to download the app, take the pictures, upload them, then they want you to accept the paltry check they think will repair your vehicle. No, no, no. Top Gun writes an accurate estimate, takes the photos, and explains the repair process to you. Let Bob and the guys take all the worries out of your repairs. Call Bob or Nancy at 563-964-9899 at Top Gun to schedule your repair today.
Hi, this is Tara Fink, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Helping people, bottom line, is the biggest reason I chose a career in mental health. During my own struggles, it was difficult to find good support in this area. Therefore, I vowed to come back home to help meet the great need for mental health care in Northeast Iowa. I'm available for consultations at both the Walk-On and Postville Clinic locations, offering assessment, diagnosis, and medication management for all mental illnesses.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what they do at Clayton Drug, now offering free delivery of prescriptions to the Monona area. To find out more, call 563-245-2530. Clayton Drug can help you transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily to their pharmacy. Clayton Drug is committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk-On.
Stars Vikings Basketball is brought to you in part by Del Clay Farm Equipment in Edgewood, EFM Construction, The Market, a division of Kendrick Inc., Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Grow Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, and by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. At the half, 38-5, Edco leads Starmont. Also at the half, MFL Marmac leads Clayton Ridge, 33-15. In regional wrestling tonight, it is Nottoway Valley leading MFL Marmac 36-30. So we'll continue to follow that. Want to remind you that you can catch all the Edgewood Colesburg events on the NFHS Network, and they're again, sponsorship brought to you by James Watchman and Brethren Mather, Community Insurance here of Iowa in Edgewood, and Community Savings Bank with their locations. Let's go through the first half totals, and let's start first off for Edco.
For Edco, they're led by two different individuals. Audrey Helmerks with 10, Lily Boriski with 10 off the bench. Claire Alvis following up with 9, 5 for Ellie Kirby, 2 points for Maringol, 2 points for Campbell Kirby. So 38 points there for the Vikings in the first half. They shot 38% overall. They were 0 of 13 behind the arc, 15 of 26 for 58% inside the arc, doing a great job. A lot of those transition, and 8 of 11 from the free throw line for 73%. Great statistics for the Vikings. And 2 turnovers. They really took care of the ball there in the first half.
Yeah, overall had a stretch in the second quarter where you kind of get that. You're subbing, stuff like that. But overall, a very good first half, despite the fact not shooting well from the three-point line, but doing a lot of things well. Let's go to the totals for Starmont now.
Starmont, Natalie Hamlet had that 3 in the second quarter. Elena Cordwell had the 2 in the second quarter as well. So that gets them their 5 points. They're shooting 18% overall, 1 of 8 behind the arc, 1 of 3 inside the arc. So they're getting shots. When they're getting shots, they're knocking them down. Just not a lot of opportunities. Didn't shoot a free throw, and 18 turnovers.
Yeah, 18 turnovers. That's the story. That allowed Edco to get this ball game up and down, which they wanted to do.
Absolutely. They got those transition buckets. They ran a good half-court offense and defense and just kind of controlled things the way they wanted.
38-5, Edco in the lead at the half. When we return, we'll talk about our boys game coming up a little bit later on in second half action. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Alameda Clayton Electric Cooperative has youth opportunities available. High school sophomores and juniors whose parents are ACEC members could win an all-expenses-paid trip to Washington, D.C. Applications are due January 31st. Graduating high school seniors entering a course of study in the electric field are encouraged to apply for a cooperative scholarship. Go to acrec.com for more information on both opportunities. Alameda Clayton Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Hi, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet of Monona. I want to take a moment to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of our incredible customers and the amazing local athletes who have shown us unwavering support over the years. Just like you, we're all about the winning edge. That's why it's our goal for our customers to feel like they have scored big when they leave our dealership. Stop by today or visit us online at birdnowmonona.com. And remember, you have to get to our place. You'll love the way we treat you.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Stars Vikings basketball is brought to you in part by Ray's Excavating, Silver Edge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi. James Rochford and Brandon Mather, agents for Community Insurance of Iowa in Edgewood. Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg. Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg. TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. Clayton County Recycling of Monona. Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader. KAR Auto Group, and by the Luena Savings Bank, member FDIC. At the half, 38-5, Edco leads Starmont. Coming up a little bit later on tonight, we've got the boys' game, and it was Edco which built a lead in the second half there and kept Starmont in at a distance the last ball game. We expect a really good ball game tonight against both teams hungry for a W.
Yeah, both these teams, the wins have been, hard to come by. They've been in a lot of close ball games. Both of those teams have, and Starmont just hasn't come out on top on enough of them. Edco's starting to turn the corner on a couple, but I expect that to be a very competitive ball game. Like you said, both these teams hungry for it, and I think we'll see a well-played ball game.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to that matchup, in which, again, Edco won the first matchup earlier this year against Starmont. The Stars, they come into the ball game with a record of 2-15. Edco comes in 4-15. Both teams, again, looking for a much-needed W. We have a regional final score now from wrestling. Nottoway Valley has defeated MFL Marmac tonight, 42-36. In regional wrestling, so Nottoway Valley will now wrestle Don Bosco, and MFL Marmac coming up short in that regional wrestling meet tonight. Also at the half tonight in basketball, MFL Marmac leads Clayton Ridge 33-15. All right, let's talk about the second half. If you're Edco here, get a basket right away in the second half, then go to the subs. Meanwhile, for Starmont, some things to build off in the second quarter I thought that were better for them.
Yeah, I don't expect us to see the Edco starters, much more than maybe a few minutes here in the third quarter, maybe a couple minutes in the fourth quarter just to keep their legs and give some substitutions. But I think if you're Starmont, you started seeing some semblance, and you can see that they'll knock down shots. They just need to get more opportunities, and I think that starts taking care of the ball and running an efficient offense.
We have another score to pass along at the half. Central leads Turkey Valley 24-18. Meanwhile, for Edco starting the second half, it'll be the starters. Bollinger along with Ellie Kirby, Campbell Kirby, Alvis, and Helmrichs. And for Starmont, same way. Hamlet, Otteson. Also starting the second half is Tyra Bogey. And it will be Sierra Keel. And also starting there as well as Alea Cornwell. So it is Starmont's basketball as we start the second half. Left side, they go baseline area. Jump shot there by Sierra Keel. Long on the left baseline, 17-footer. Rebound by Ellie Kirby. Kirby ahead of the pack, catches it. That is Helmrichs from the right block, lays it up and in. Let's start the moving clock with 7:40 to go here in the third quarter. 35-point lead for Edco.
Yeah, good transition there, and finding Helmrich's great finish around the rim like she does.
The left side in the offensive end. They go baseline area, deflected out of there. They were looking to go baseline into the hands of Alvis. Alvis back to Ellie Kirby. Kirby drives baseline, takes the shot, blocked by Cornwell. Good recovery by Cornwell after Ellie Kirby had gotten by her. Cornwell's pass deflected at first by Tyra Bogey, but she's able to hang on to the basketball. Hamlet, left side, Tyra Bogey, left wing for threes, cupped in and out. Otteson gets the rebound over her own teammate. Pump fakes, then drives in, shot from in front of the rim is no good, just rimmed out of there. Rebound pulled down by Helmrichs, and Otteson, good job avoiding a lot of contact, including her teammate to get the rebound, just didn't finish.
Yeah, and second chance opportunities, something Starmont likes to see as they continue to grow and build.
Bollinger back over to Campbell Kirby in the lane. That is Ellie Kirby, open, middle of the lane, 8-foot shot, closer to 10, banks it in, facing the basket. And the Vikings add on to a 42-5 lead now.
Yeah, good find by Campbell Kirby there, right in the middle of the lane, and Ellie Kirby knocks down a nice jumper.
Hamlet, right side on top to Cornwell, deflected out of there, but picked up by Cornwell, well behind the arc on the right side. Cornwell back out on top to Tyra Bogey. Bogey, left sideline, and that is Sierra Keel. Keel brings it back right side. Edco again, just matching him up, 2-3 zone, not so much trapping anymore. Cornwell, left baseline, takes a little 1-foot runner along the left baseline, misses it from 8 feet away. Rebound picked up by Campbell Kirby. Right side to Helmrichs. Helmrichs scores the right-handed layup. One thing about Edco is they have a post player that can run the court like a guard.
Yeah, she runs the court well, and you just got to get the ball close to her. They do a great job of getting it over the top. She goes up, gets it strong, and she finishes around the hoop. That's what people like to see out of her.
Cornwell loses the handle on the basketball, picked up by Bollinger. Turnover by Starmont. Here back to Helmrichs, and as we said that, Helmrichs running the court like a guard, but Campbell Kirby a pass just a little bit of a step in front, and Helmrichs could not haul it in for a layup attempt.
Yeah, trying to lead her to the hoop a little too much there, and couldn't hold on to it. Helmrichs, she's actually going to go to the bench. We've got some substitution for Edco.
Yeah, Campbell Kirby checks out. Alvis checks out, as well as Bollinger. Bariski comes back in, along with Hofer, Gall, and also Eckelceder. So you can expect Edco here to have a lot of subs. Top of the key for three. Hamlet walked right into a three just off the right side, but aired it out to the left. And the ball goes back to Edco.
And you can see a smile on Hamlet's face. She knows that was a little off, but they're continuing to play. They're getting open shots and trying to take them.
And again, she was open. Right side, here's Hofer, right wing for three. Got it! That is Edco's first three-pointer of the night. It comes from Hofer, and they lead now 47-5.
They are 1 for 14 behind the arc. Hofer knocks down her shot.
And that's a team Edco that shoots better percentage, actually at 20% from three-point line. Left side, jump shot taken there by Tyra Bogey. It is no good. Bariski the rebound. Crossover dribble, facing the basket. Her shot goes off the back of the rim. Bariski gets her own rebound. Eckelceder right side for three. Got it! So it's back-to-back threes by this group for Edco. 50-5, Vikings in the lead.
Yeah, Vikings knocking down a couple of big threes there, and kids off the bench doing their job.
And a 12-0 run to start the second half. Here's a
steal.
turnover, picked up by Bariski, steals it away, takes the length of the court, and scores the right-handed layup. 4 minutes into our third quarter. This is now a second half run. That is a 14-0 run by Edco. This is just how they started the game. Left side in the offensive end, it is Starmont halfway through our third quarter. And Hamlet has it on the left wing. Baseline, and that's Otteson. Right back to Hamlet in front of the basket. Shot goes off the back of the rim. And again, they got into their offense that time in a nice entry pass, but they just missed the shot. Staying down there is Hamlet to knock the ball away. And it goes back to Edco. Been that kind of a shooting night for Starmont.
It has. That was a nice give and go. Hamlet kind of kicked that out to the wing and just ducked into the lane, and great entry pass, point blank, just came off the back of the iron.
And we're down to 3.5 left in our third quarter. Substitution as into the ball game is Breeze Neal for Starmont. And here's Gall looking backdoor to Ellie Kirby, and she cuts along the baseline, banks it up and in. So it is now 54-5. Edco in the lead.
Yeah, Starmont having a hard time getting off the snide here with shots in the second half.
The left side on the wing, Tyra Bogey for three. It's off the back of the rim, missed it from the left wing. Kirby gets the rebound. Kirby back offensively, drives it right side. Nice feed to Eckelceder from the right block, muscles up the shot, circled around, got it to stay down. And this is, again, almost a photocopy of the first half for Edco.
It is. They're just getting out going. It's one and done for Starmont because Edco's crashing the boards, and they're getting out and running.
Ball on top, deflected away, picked up by Hofer. Hofer drives in right side, the layup. It is up and in. So Hofer adds another transition opportunity and a timeout taken by Starmont. 58-5. Vikings in the midst now of a 20-0 run to start the third. Let's take this break. TNT Power Sports sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. We have a nice selection of clean used units available along with new units. Contact Brian, Sawyer, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase. To keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play, schedule your service work with Brian or Nathan by calling 563-245-1100 or stop into TNT Power Sports north of Elkader on Highway 13 for all your sales or service work.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 7 p.m.
2:44 to go in our third quarter. Starmont uses their second timeout here, and again, this is a 20-0 run for Edco. So the first quarter and the third quarter, they have blitzed Starmont, and it has led them to a moving clock here in the third.
All fueled by their defense. They're just doing a nice job hitting the boards, getting steals, and getting out and going.
And Coach Pope taking that time out there, saying that, again, we're doing some good things on offense. Let's continue, try to get the ball inside. Addison, right side, cut off, back out on top to Tyra Bogey. The pass intercepted by Helmrich. She knocked it away. Helmrich's back into the ball game along with Alvis. Campbell, Kirby, and Bollinger all checking back into the game during that timeout. And Edco throws it away. Campbell, Kirby tried to go from the left wing over to the right wing, overshot Alvis. And I've always said, it's one thing to have a turnover that goes into your bench. It's another thing that it ends up in the coach's hands. That's about the worst thing that can happen.
A little different that time. They had Alvis at the top of that, and they were going to run an ISO for her, maybe to hit a 3.
And right side, the ball deflected out of bounds, and this goes off the hands of Starmont. They tried to work it into the right corner to Nora Falk, who just checked into the ball game, and the turnovers continue to be a problem for Starmont.
Yeah, that's the 6th turnover here already in the third quarter.
Right side on top, Alvis. Alvis left side to Campbell, Kirby. She's left wide open. Alvis is top of the key for 3. Shot is no good. Gall gets the rebound. Pushback is partially blocked by Addison. Picked up by Alvis. Her putback, middle of the lane. Shot no good. And Falk gets the rebound off the right side. Couple of good looks for Edco, but they come up empty. 90 seconds left in the quarter. Stepping into a jump shot off the right side is Sierra Keel. Shot no good. Long rebound goes out of bounds along the corner. He hit off the back of the rim, then kicked to the left. And the ball goes back to Edco.
Well, if you want to look down the road, the Edco Vikings have 1 game left this year.
That's it.
They go to Midland on Friday.
And, of course, the girls' pairings likely to come out tomorrow. And Edco probably sitting in a good position. It could be anyway as far as getting a bye. Helmrich's at the free throw line. Jump shot 15 feet away, no good. Alvis gets the rebound, scores from the right side. Another offensive rebound for the Vikings. This is now a 22-0 run. They had a 24-0 run in the first. Back right side, and that was Bogey looking to walk into a 3, but it was covered. And it goes back over right side where the pass is intercepted by Alvis. Back in the offensive end, Helmrichs ahead of the pack, runs the court, scores the right-handed layup. Helmrichs tonight has hauled in a number of passes, setting up assists from a number of players.
Yeah, receiving end of a lot of great passes, lead passes, and getting out and go.
And here Keel drives through traffic. The ball is tied up. It's a jump ball as Addison is on the floor and was tied up there with 20 seconds to go. Bollinger, it will be Edco getting a final shot. We expect subs to finish the fourth quarter for both these teams. Well, Starmont, again with 8 girls, they've played everybody tonight. Bollinger gets it inbounds to Campbell Kirby. 8 seconds left in the quarter. Kirby left side in the corner. Alvis deep left corner for 3 off the back of the rim. Helmrichs gets the rebound. Little fadeaway 10-footer cups off the back of the rim. And the third quarter comes to an end. 24-0 run by Edco in the first. 24-0 run here in the third. Vikings on their way. 62-5 as we go to the fourth. Let's take this break.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooters Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooters Coffee in Manchester.
Stars Vikings basketball is brought to you in part by Hill Country Convenience Store, Every's Auto and Tire in Colesburg, Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Blooms Flowers Gifts and More in Edgewood, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, Bacon Concrete in Postville, Furniture Showcase in Oldwine, and Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. So we start the fourth quarter. Edco well on their way, 62-5. Starmont here, again, just trying to build, trying to get something to work on offense here. Right side, Hamlet drives baseline, cut off, and tries to go on the wing to Keel. The pass deflected out of there. So it's Hamlet, Keel, Cornwell, also out there, Otteson, and it will be Tyra Bogey to start the fourth quarter for the Stars with the basketball. For Edco, as they work it inbounds to Otteson, it is Hofer, Beriski, Ellie Kirby, also Eccleseder out there, and Bollinger. At Otteson, top of the key, Cornwell. Thought about the three, going to take it, banks it well long to the left, shot no good. She hesitated on it, and the rebound pulled down by Bollinger. Back into the offensive end, Bollinger right side to Hofer. Hofer in the lane, Beriski takes a step by her defender. Strong move off the right side, up and in. Beriski in double figures now.
Yeah, she was in double figures at halftime. She's at 14. She's second high scorer right now.
And let's go through as far as shooting in the third quarter.
The Vikings were 11 of 19. Didn't shoot a free throw. The Stars were 0 of 9.
And Otteson in the offensive end. Tried to go left side. Over to Tyra Bogey. She gets it on the left wing. Shot is off the side of the rim. It is no good. Cornwell could not hang on to the rebound. Along the baseline, goes out of bounds and back to Edco. So this was a quad night, but a different quad night tonight. They played, Fresh Soft Boys starting at...
Fresh Soft Boys at 4. Then they had a JV Boys game. So both of these boys programs flush with guys.
Left side, Eccleseder, left wing for three. Circled around, touched every part of the rim and spins out. But Ellie Kirby crashes in from the left side, gets the uncontested layup. It is 66-5, Edco in the lead.
And then, we've got the two varsity games, so lots of good basketball here.
Now, the Starmont Fresh Sophomores, they were impressive in their ball game tonight. They won big.
Yep.
Then the Edco JV defeated Starmont in game number 2 tonight. Ball was deflected away. Goes back to Tyra Bogey. Left wing for three. Shot is short. It is no good. Ellie Kirby gets the rebound. 6 minutes left in the fourth. Beriski back in the offensive end on top to Bollinger. Right side to Hofer, wide open, 17-foot jump shot off the back of the rim. Eccleseder skies in, gets the rebound, goes back towards the middle of the lane, little 8-foot push shot, misses it from just off the left side. Otteson gets the rebound for the Stars. So Starmont been stuck on 5 again. Here's a reach-in foul by Bollinger. Let's not start this with the rec league defense on the reach-in by Bollinger.
Yeah, just kind of reached your hand across the body there, and no chance of that being clean.
MFL Marmac, by the way, now leads Clayton Ridge 55-17 at the end of 3. Starmont loses the basketball. Kirby tried to lead Bollinger, but getting back defensively is Hamlet to intercept the pass. And as Starmont gets the steal, they turn it right back over. As Keel tried to go to Hamlet, too high, too hot to handle, and it will go to Edco off the left side of the basket towards the left corner along the baseline. Back out to Eccleseder. Open just off the left side for three. Shot is flat. It is no good. Long rebound picked up by Bollinger, but she actually runs into her teammate, Ellie Kirby, and they call a pushing call on Tyra Bogey. That's how she ended up running into her teammate.
There you go.
And inside 5 minutes to go, that whistle called on Starmont. Eccleseder will take it off the right side of the basket for the Vikings. One thing about a moving clock, things go in a hurry.
They do. Everything moves fast. Every time there's a sub, a dead ball, that clock just runs.
Breeze Neal in. Tyra Bogey checks out for Starmont. And off the right side in the corner to Bollinger. Ellie Kirby to Hofer. Left side, Eccleseder open towards the left corner for three. Short off the side of the rim. Otteson, nice seal on the right side. Got the rebound there for Starmont. Hamlet back in the offensive end. And she works it back out on top. Left side to Neal. Neal in the lane, goes to Hamlet inside the left block. Her shot no good, but fouled. And the foul committed there by Rachel Eccleseder. I believe they're calling the reach-in, maybe on the floor. They are. And it goes off the left side of the basket.
Yeah, I didn't know if they were going to call that on the shot or on the ground. So that'll be on the ground. They're going to take it off on their left side.
And we approach the halfway point of our fourth quarter. Hamlet inbounds to Otteson. Her shot from the left block. Nice look, but just long on the shot. Ellie Kirby picks up the rebound. She played Annie over. Kirby crossover dribble, faces the basket from 6 6 feet away, banks it long in the middle of the lane. Rebound picked up by Otteson. Otteson's had a solid second half on the boards.
She has. She's been crashing the boards on the defensive end.
Hamlet with it on top. As again, Bollinger, good defense. Hamlet, middle of the lane, pulls up, 8-foot shot, rolls from left to right, just off the rim. And again, Hamlet got into the lane. That's a good shot. Eckelceder gets the rebound. They continue to hang on 5. Bollinger, right wing, open for 3. It's off the back of the rim. Rebound deflected out of there. Kirby picks it up and tries to back her way underneath, and she is fouled, and the foul is on the floor as she tried to back her way towards the basket. Edco maintains possession off the left side.
But a great offensive rebound there by Kirby. Tried to put it on the ground just to gather and got her footing tied up with another defender.
Eckelceder will take it out of bounds, and they go to the middle of the lane with Boriski. Boriski swings it right side. Hofer, right corner for 3. Aired it out long, but Eckelceder reads the rebound well and brings it back out on top. Boriski drives in the lane, back right side to Hofer. Inside 3 minutes left in the fourth. Kirby drives, pulls up, 8-footer, shot no good. Boriski gets the rebound in midair, tried to bank it up and in, but banked it long. And the rebound pulled down there by Keel. Back in the offensive end is Hamlet, and there is a reach-in foul committed by Boriski. Let's not get to the free throws here in the fourth.
Well, she was behind the play, and I think she was just a little frustrated trying to tip that thing out and realized I got a piece of the arm, and you can kind of see it on her face. So another substitution here. Kendall Whitman's going to check into the ball game. Ellie Kirby's checking out, likely done for the night. And here we have Amanda Nuri, number 14. She is a freshman coming in. Lily Boriski's going to check out.
So everybody getting to play in this ball game tonight. Also coming in is number 20, and that is Sophie Mueller, a 5'4 freshman. And Bollinger checks out, and we are down to 2 minutes just like that. Couple of scores. Central leads Turkey Valley at the half, 24-18. Southwind leads Postville, 33-26 at the end of 3. Meanwhile, it is again, Starmont has not scored in this second half, so they'd love to get a basket. And right side in the offensive end, they go left side. The pass intercepted by Hofer. Hofer, the steal, leads the break, stops. The right-handed layup rather, is short. Good job by Starmont getting back defensively. And the rebound pulled down by Keel for the Stars.
Yeah, good hustle by Starmont getting back on that and taking away that easy layup.
The left side, they work it baseline. Breeze Neal to Cornwell. 15-footer from the left wing. Had an open look. Shot no good. Again, the Stars have had certainly some looks in this second half. And the rebound pulled down by Edco. They're in danger of not scoring in 3 quarters of this basketball game. Eckelceder pulls up, 15-footer, no good. Rebound pulled down off the left side by Whitman. Her putback shot was altered by Keel. Loose rebound picked up by Starmont as we approach 1 minute left here in the fourth. Back right side, Hamlet. Hamlet tried to go to Otteson. The pass thrown behind her. Cornwell tried to track it down in the corner. It goes out of bounds and back to Edco.
And we've got about a minute to play here. And like you said, Starmont really like to get a basket here, something for their efforts. But Edco doing a nice job of rebounding here.
Yeah, Starmont scored 27 the other night in their ball game. Then, of course, scored 39 last night. Edco turns it over. They tried to work it in the corner and right in front of us to Neary, but the pass is deflected out of bounds. 40 seconds to go here in our fourth quarter. The Vikings are going to win their 16th game of the season. Cornwell, right wing, a pass that was just off the distance as she tried to reach out for it. 30 seconds to go. Vikings can work for the last shot if they choose.
Yeah, shot clock's off here, under 30 to play, and a big win for the Vikings tonight.
Hofer will bring it across center court and will just dribble out the clock. The Vikings, a dominant start to this ball game. They led 24-0. They pushed the lead to 38-5 as Neary takes a 3. Got it from the left wing. That's what they were looking for. Neary hits a 3 in the closing seconds, a sub in the scoring column for, once again, Edco, her first points of the year. Hamlet comes into the offensive end, and the game comes to an end. The Vikings scored the first 24 points of this ball game. They led 24-0 at the end of 1. They led by 33 at the half, and they win big. 69-5. That's your final score. With the win, Edco 16-4, 11-3 in the conference. Starmont drops to 0-19, 0-14 in the conference. A quick break. When we return, game stats and the Chalk Talk for the boys game coming up. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom Plan is best for you. NEAT, connecting you now.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start, more than 90 years ago. We understand it's more than a farm, it's your life. And that's why we offer customizable policies that protect what you've worked for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves.
Contact Julie Depke, agent, at 563-245-2366 today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Looking for a checking account with no fees? People's State Bank has just the account for you. People's e-checking account offers customers an interest-bearing checking account with no monthly service charge. You will receive free basic design, People's Preferred Checks, free debit card, and also have access to our free People's Online Banking and mobile app. We also offer refunds of up to 6 ATM fees per month. Get your account set up today. Minimum opening deposit of $100. Customer must enroll in online banking and opt in for e-statements. People's State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing member.
Winter high school sports season has begun. Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Courtney Wicken, and the staff of Family Dentistry Associates in Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, 539-4651, where health-changing smiles are created.
Stars Vikings basketball is brought to you in part by Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, Northeast Iowa Subdrains in Strawberry Point, J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood, Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic, Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, and Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. 69-5. It is Edco victorious in our girls game. Other girls scores. MFL Marmac leads Clayton Ridge going into the fourth, 55-17. Central leads Turkey Valley at the half, 24-18. Southwind leads Postville at the end of the third quarter, 33-26. We're joined by Coach Hammond. Let's go through the individual totals. Let's start with Edco. Everybody involved.
Everybody getting this scoring column. Audrey Helmerich, 16 points tonight to lead the way. Lily Boriski, 14 off the bench. Claire Alvis, 11 points. Ellie Kirby, 11 points. 5 points for Rachel Eggleseder. 5 points for McKenna Hofer. 2 points for Marin Gall. 2 points for Campbell Kirby. And Amanda Nuri finishes off the night with a 3, her first points off the bench. 69 points for the Vikings. They shot 39% overall tonight. 3 of 23 behind the arc, but 51% inside. 26 of 51. 8 of 11 from the free throw line, and 6 turnovers tonight.
Totals for Starmont now.
Yeah, Starmont, Natalie Hamlet had 3 points, 2 points for Elena Cornwell. They shot 8% tonight, didn't shoot any free throws. They had 30 turnovers. That's where things really fall apart for the Stars.
They did not score the second half and did not score in the first quarter. 69-5 the final score. Quick break. When we return, the Chalk Talk for the boys game next.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
It's time now for the Stars Vikings boys game. Both these teams have struggled with wins, but both teams are encouraged with how they've battled in the brutal Tri-Rivers. The Stars have just 2 wins, but they feel if they put together 4 quarters, they'll get win number 3. The Vikings have 4 wins. They used a big first half to top the Stars in the first matchup. They look for win number 5. The Stars look to even the series. The Vikings go for the season sweep. Starmont and Edco. The Chalk Talk for the boys game coming up next.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned. And Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, and Decorah, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
We begin the Chalk Talk for our boys game. We're joined by Starmont boys basketball coach Jerry Bentley. Coach, your team dropping a decision last night to Prince of Peace, 67-43. Tell me about that game.
We came out and played pretty strong right away until their main scorer got away from us and hit a few threes, and then that kind of opened the game up for them. We're continuing to struggle on the offensive end. Defense has been pretty solid. We just are giving up too many turnovers that lead to easy buckets, and that's kind of the way the night went.
All right, let's go through starting a lineup for your team in tonight's ball game.
Actually, Dan, I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure who's going to start tonight. I may not know that until after the pregame or whatnot. So if I had an answer for you, I'd give you one. But right now, I don't know.
All right. So now, as far as the reason for the change, or just looking to mix things up?
Still, I use a phrase, still fishing for the right combination. Done a lot of things, trying to get this group to click. And once they do, I think they can do some great things. But we're just not clicking yet. So got to do some shuffling and see what comes up, and we'll go from there.
All right, let's talk about some of the contributors for you, though. One thing we're seeing from your team is you do have some balanced scoring.
Yeah, we've been working. I've been running a five-man rotation, 2 groups of 5, and that's kind of spread out our scoring a little bit. At times it works, and other times it doesn't work. We got Kyle and Maddox, Maddox Vasky and Kyle Sherman, they generally lead the scoring, but other guys are stepping up. We got a young man back that we didn't know whether he was going to be cleared or not. He's starting to come on, so yeah, we just need to take care of the ball a little better and make better decisions.
All right, who's that player that's back for you?
That would be Nick Wilfong.
So a big positive.
He was, pardon me?
I said that's a big positive there.
It has been a big positive in terms of, his athletic ability and whatnot. Start of the year he was listed as, unable to perform. So once he got cleared, we've kind of brought him back, and he's starting to kick off. Last night he had 9 points, so, he's starting to come. It's just his athletic ability is you got to take advantage of it.
All right, now turning our attention to Edco, what do you know about the Vikings?
Solid. They'll probably play pretty much a 2-3 zone that you're going to have to just be patient with. Take good shots when you have them, and box out and rebound and play good defense.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
You bet. Thanks a lot.
Starmont basketball coach Jerry Bentley and his Stars team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
Top Gun Customs knows you can fill the deer tag well out of season. If you've tagged that prize buck, pull up to the stoplight at Top Gun in Garnavillo. That's it. Bob and his technicians have been repairing vehicles for over 45 years. We write the estimates, take the photos, and deal with the insurance company for you to ensure your vehicle is repaired quickly and, most importantly, safely. We also have free loaners or rental vehicles. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun to schedule your repair today. 563-964-9899.
We continue the Chalk Talk for a boys game. We're joined by Edco boys basketball coach Justin Olin. Coach, your team dropping a decision last night to a pretty good Alburnett team, 80-30. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, it was, they've really started playing some really good basketball right now, and very, very athletic team, very, very solid defensively, and they just did a nice job of making us uncomfortable, play a little bit higher speed than what we wanted to play, turn the ball over, and then just trying to match up across the board with their athleticism kind of gave us some matchup issues, and it was just they just got away from us, and we just couldn't keep in touch with them last night. But they're a nice team, and we took away some really good stuff of the fact that when we did control our tempo and when we did settle in and rotate well on defense, we were doing the right things that way, so that's something we're going to take away and build on for tonight.
All right, let's go through starting lineup for your team in tonight's ball game.
Yeah, so tonight I'll be starting Price Rochford, Caden Cole, Kyler Cole at my guards, and at my post I'll be starting Xander Knipper and Will Wiskus tonight.
All right, some of the kids off the bench for you then.
Yeah, I got a lot of good young kids that come in and contribute. Bryce Staynard, Christopher Lang, McCoy, Olin come in off the bench and really give us some quality minutes and get after it for us.
All right, turning our attention to Starmont. I know you defeated them earlier this year. What do you know about the Stars?
Yeah, they're a team that has a lot of ability to be athletic across the board. We got to make sure we really keep them from getting into the paint, getting easy looks. We got to make sure that we do a nice job of limiting their transition and just not letting them get going, make sure they have to earn everything going against our defense, and then we got to make them work hard on their defensive end and make sure we take good possessions and get the right looks that we want.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Hey, appreciate talking with you, Dan. Sounds great.
You betcha.
Have a good one.
Edco basketball coach Justin Olin and his Viking team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
We are happy to announce we are once again performing cataract surgery right here at home. This is Jessica Jones, surgery supervisor. We welcome Dr. Cancel from Gunderson, who performs this surgery monthly at our local surgery suite and holds consultations at Gunderson Eye Clinic, Waukon. Dr. Cancel is a wonderful addition to our surgery team, and we're so happy he's here. Call us today for more information.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
Hey, sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you're in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
Stars Vikings basketball is brought to you in part by Del Clay Farm Equipment in Edgewood, EFM Construction, The Market, a division of Kendrick Inc., Farmer Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Grow Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, and by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. Welcome back once again to Edgewood. Our girls' final tonight. Edco victorious 69-5 over Starmont. MFL Marmac has defeated Clayton Ridge 59-19. Southwind victorious over Postville. Final score there 49-29. And Central leads Turkey Valley 29-23 at the end of 3. Here we are a minute away from our boys' game. For Starmont, they come in 2-15. Edco comes in 4-15. One of these teams going to get a much-needed win. Let's start with Starmont. They'll be without Maddox Vasky tonight, one of their leading scorers.
Yeah, their leading scorer, and he's not here tonight, home sick, so that's a big gap for them to fill. You know, he gets them about 10 points, 5 rebounds. I think rebounding is going to be a big, important key for both of these teams tonight. Switching over to Edco, Price Rochford was sick last night for that game against Alburnett, so they got him back. But it'll be curious to see how he feels, if he's at full strength. He's their leading scorer. Caden Cole and Will Wiskus putting in about 7 points each. A much more balanced scoring coming from the Vikings.
Rochford, 13 points and 8 rebounds, and he was the major difference in the ball game when these two teams met the first time. He was able to score around the basket at will.
Yeah, he's, you know, that balancing factor, that ball handler, and he just kind of calms everything.
To Edgewood Colesburg High School.
Here's the starting lineups, by the way.
Between the Stars of Starmont and your Edco Vikings. Once again, the officials for tonight's matchup are Lane Johannesson, Andy Jacobson, and Mike Jacobson. Now for your boys' starting lineups. For the Stars, number 2, Ashton Kramer. And for the Vikings, number 20, a senior, Xander Knipper. For the Stars, number 10, Isaiah Maker. And for the Vikings, number 22, a junior, Price Rochford. For the Stars, number 12, Jack Toll. And for the Vikings, number 24, a senior, Caden Cole. For the Stars, number 30, Kyle Sherman. For the Vikings, number 32, junior, Kyler Cole. For the Stars, number 32, Sawyer Beatty. And for the Vikings, number 54, junior, Will Wiskus. The Stars are coached by Jerry Bentley and assisted by Russell Aldridge. The Vikings are coached by Justin Oland and assisted by Rob Fankhauser.
All right, thank you very much there, Jenny Lang, our public address announcer, with the starting lineups for our ball game tonight. All right, the ball game like this, both these teams hungry for a win. Last time these two teams met, it was Edco using a big first half to build a lead and kept Starmont at a distance.
Yeah, trying to keep them at bay for the duration of the game, but I think rebounding is going to be huge. I think defense and playing clean is going to be another big one tonight.
Yeah, I think that's the big part. Which team can, again, not commit the silly fouls in this game? Meanwhile, for Starmont, again, Coach Bentley said, different starting lineup tonight. We're kind of searching. He'll likely play 9-10 kids in this ball game tonight as they continue to search. Sherman jumped up for Starmont, and it is Caden Cole for Edco into the backcourt. Vikings win it, and we are underway with game number 2 tonight. Rochford in the offensive end, and Starmont will come out here, and they will play zone right away, and it's more of a 1-2-2 zone. In the corner, that is, once again, they work it around with number 20 in Knipper. Back over, they try to go right side to Caden Cole. He's on the floor, able to pick the basketball away, save it back to Wiskus. So they hang on to the possession. And to right side, Caden Cole, right wing for 3. Shot is no good. Rebound by Jack Toll off the left. Stars back in the offensive end. Toll to Sherman in the corner, puts it on the floor, pulls up on the wing, 15-footer off the back of the rim. Beatty tips out the rebound into the hands of Kramer. His putback shot outside the lane from 8 feet away. It is good, and the Stars strike first.
That's a big start for the Stars. Ashton Kramer averaging only about 3 points a ball game.
And Starmont looks like they're going to extend this 1-2-2. Rochford double teams it, comes across center court, dribbles through it, drives in, pulls up with a tough 8-foot shot, left side in the lane. It is no good. Kramer got the rebound. So the Stars 1-2-2, and they look to trap.
Yeah, they trapped right at half court, and here's the Vikings trying to trap as well.
Kramer left side to Sherman. Sherman scores the layup. Diagonal pass from Kramer to Sherman, cutting left side inside the block, and it's 4-0 Stars in the lead.
Yeah, good start for the Stars. Vikings got to find an answer here.
Caden Cole has it left wing, back right side to Rochford. Knipper, deep right corner, baseline for three. It's off the back of the rim. Beatty seals the rebound off the left. And now on the reach-in, Kyler Cole, as Beatty handed the rebound to Toll. Reach-in foul committed by Kyler Cole. That is the first whistle of our game.
And here's the Vikings. They're going to go to their 2-2-1, their full court press here. They're going to do a little trapping, try to make Starmont handle the basketball full court.
Yeah, which team can handle the press in this ball game? Right side, Kramer. Kramer pushes it ahead to Isaiah Maker in the offensive end. He drives in, gets a step by Wiskus, but then loses the handle on the drive in. Lost it out of bounds, and the Stars turn it over in transition.
Yeah, Stars got past it, got through that first wave, and looked to attack, just couldn't hold on to it.
And no pressure by Starmont until you get across the half court. Kramer plays the top of that 1-2-2. So we approach 2 minutes into our ball game, 4-0. Starmont in the lead. Rochford right side to Caden Cole. Cole in the wing, back out on top to Rochford. Rochford right side to Cole, behind again a step behind the arc, brings it left side in the corner to younger brother Kyler. Back left side to Caden, in the lane to Wiskus. His shot from the left block, played Annie over, kissed it off the glass from left to right, but missed the rim. Rebound pulled down by Maker. Maker back to Toll. Toll beats the pressure. Left side in the corner. Sherman deep left corner for three. Got it! And a tremendous start for the Stars, leading 7-0.
And I think this is what Coach Bentley was talking about. We got to get a better start. We got to get out in front of some of these problems we have.
Caden Cole to Rochford. Rochford 22 feet away right side. Leaves it short. Knippers crashes in. Gets the rebound but misses the putback. Drifting in from the right side. Beatty clears the rebound. And that was a good look on the rebound by Knipper. But the Stars able to turn them away. Kramer back in the offensive end. Left side to Sherman. Sherman, top of the key. And cut off goes to Beatty at the elbow. Little 15-footer off the side of the rim. Shot no good, but Toll tracks down the rebound in the corner near side. And he'll bring it back out on top to Maker. That'll reset the shot clock. Left side back to Kramer. 3 minutes into our first quarter. 7-0 Stars in the lead. Sherman outside the block. Pump fakes. Spins. Shot in the middle of the lane. Banks it too long. Rebound by Maker. His put back from the right side. It's up and in. It is 9-0 the Stars in the lead here. And a timeout by Edco. 4:51 left in the opening act. Tremendous start for Starmont. Let's take this break.
Alan McKee Clayton Electric Cooperative has youth opportunities available. High school sophomores and juniors whose parents are ACEC members could win an all-expenses-paid trip to Washington, D.C. Applications are due January 31st. Graduating high school seniors entering a course of study in the electric field are encouraged to apply for a cooperative scholarship. Go to acrec.com for more information on both opportunities. Alan McKee Clayton Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Just a 30-second timeout taken by Edco, but Starmont right now, the aggressor, as they've been able to keep some possessions alive, and they lead 9-0.
Yeah, a couple offensive rebounds, some one-and-dones on the other end, which is huge for them rebounding. The Vikings got to look to penetrate, maybe kick, or look to score around the rim, get to the free throw line, something to get that lid off the bucket.
Yeah, this 1-2-2 zone as well for Starmont has caused Edco a little trouble. So a good timeout taken by the Vikings. Rochford brings it into the offensive end. They've made a substitution as well. Number 14, Christopher Lang, a 6-foot sophomore, is checked in. Caden Cole, deep left corner. Kyler Cole, baseline for three, no good. Caden Cole skies in and gets the rebound, puts the putback up and in from the right side. An offensive rebound for the Vikings leads to a score. They're on the board at 9-2. Sherman dribbles through the pressure, loses the basketball, and they turn it over. So the Vikings force a turnover. Caden Cole back in the offensive end. Left side, Kyler Cole. Deep left corner. Another three. It's off the side of the rim. Sherman clears the rebound for the Stars. One and done that trip. Halfway through the first quarter. Good decision here by Toll to not rush it up into the offensive end. As the Vikings play 2-3 zone after that initial pressure, Kramer has it off the right side. Dribbles to the free throw line, pulls up, 15-footer, circled around, no good. Beatty got a hand on the rebound. I believe it was last touched off of Starmont's hands as Beatty crashed in on the left side, and the Vikings get it back.
Yeah, crashing the boards hard that time. Another substitution here for the Stars.
Kramer and Sherman check out. Into the game for them is number 34, Cale Scott, a 6'2 sophomore, and also number 42, Nick Wilfong. Back from injury, the 6'1 junior. He'll now play the top of the 1-2-2. So back over Rochford, right side in the offensive end. Lang, high post area to Cole, reverses it left side, but looking for Kyler Cole in the corner. Didn't realize that Kyler Cole had started to move along the baseline, and the Vikings turn it over.
That was a good cut by Kyler Cole there, looking to get to the middle, look for that opening, and that was just a throw to a spot. And here's another sub. Bryce Stannard is going to check in for the Vikings. Bryce Rochford going to the bench.
And again, you're going to keep an eye on Rochford tonight. He missed last night's ball game with illness. Backcourt area, Kramer to Wilfong. Right side, they try to go to Maker. Overshot, almost ended up in our lap. And Starmont turns it over against the Edco pressure.
Hey, you want to talk about turnovers? Starmont averages almost 20 turnovers, but the Vikings close to 25. So both of these teams looking to cut down turnovers, take care of the basketball.
Yeah, that's the reason why you've kind of struggled this year. The turnovers, neither team a great shooting team either. And they only average around 35, 36 points a game. Here is, again, backing his way down, Wiskus, but too strong. He never got set for the shot. He continued to roll towards the basket, but missed it with Beatty straight up. In the offensive end, Toll underneath, left side. The ball goes through the hands of Scott. He's able to track it down on the left wing. Back to Wilfong. Wilfong drives right side, loses the handle on the basketball. Then we've got Cole and Wilfong fighting for it in the near corner. And it goes out of bounds right below us, and it goes back to Starmont.
Yeah, kind of muddying things up here. A lot of hands, a lot of movement, tipped balls, overpasses. So just what Starmont kind of likes here, their speed.
Wilfong back out on top to Maker. Free throw line to Scott. Scott puts it on the floor, pulls up from inside the elbow. 12-footer, no good, but draws contact on the shot. Scott to the free throw line for two. Kyler Cole got him on the arm.
And I think that's Kyler Cole's second foul, so he's probably headed to the bench here. It looks like Rochford's checking in at the scorer's bench.
Meanwhile, Starmont, as we mentioned, they'll go 9 or 10 deep tonight. That will change without Vasky, as it will be Scott to the free throw line for two. Free throw on its way. It is well off the mark, and he'll get another opportunity. Substitutions for Starmont, as Beatty will check out. Into the game is number 52, Tristan Kruger, 6'4 junior. Kramer has come back in, and also Noah Gellner, a 5'8 sophomore, makes his first appearance. And the second free throw being eyed by Scott. Free throw on its way. It's off the back of the rim, unable to make the second one. Wiskus tracks down the rebound right below us off the right side. Back in the offensive end, it is Edco. Stannard on the right sideline goes to Rochford, and the ball deflected out of bounds. Now, one thing this will do with a couple of guards on the court for Edco, it will put Rochford kind of in an off-guard spot towards the baseline.
Yeah, give him a chance maybe to get the ball, look to attack from that corner rather than having to go at the heart of this defense.
So Rochford back over on the right wing and works it to Lang. Lang right side to Rochford, drives in, pulls up on the wing, 18-footer, leaves it short, line drive the shot. Rebound went off a foot of a defender, and I believe off of Scott's foot. Kicked out of bounds, and Edco takes it right where they just took it out of bounds again with Rochford. On that sideline area, Lang on top to Stannard. Stannard in the lane to Caden Cole, pulls up inside the block, 15-footer, shot no good. Nice steal by Wilfong off the left, and the rebound pulled down by the Stars. Backcourt area is Kramer. Kramer left side to Wilfong. In the lane, they work it down low to Gellner. His baseline shot no good as he spun towards the left block. Wiskus got him with the body. Gellner to the free throw line for two.
Yeah, the sophomore. Is that Geiner? G-E-I, Geiner?
G-E-L-N-E-R.
G-E-L-N-E-R. Gellner, okay.
Yeah.
I had it wrong on mine. So Noah Gellner, the sophomore, going to shoot two. Said Will Wiskus got some body on that.
Free throw, it is off the back of the rim. He'll get another opportunity. Gellner averages around a point a ball game. He's only been to the free throw line 8 times this year. Wiskus checks out along with Caden Cole. Into the ball game for Edco is McCoy Oland, a 6'2 sophomore. And also coming back in is Knipper. Second free throw being eyed by Gellner. Second free throw, it's off the back of the rim. Scott gets the rebound. His shot facing the basket. Goes off the back of the rim, then settles in. Another offensive rebound by the Stars. They're back up by 9.
Yeah, that was a great offensive rebound and put back by Scott.
Rochford beats the pressure, pulls up into a double team. Shot no good. And Rochford, this is what he did the last time. Got into the lane and draws contact. He'll go to the free throw line for two.
You watch Bryce Rochford's shot. It's been a little short, a little off. That might be tired legs from being sick this weekend. So he's looking to attack, and he does it so well, getting to the rack and getting contact.
Foul, by the way, called on Scott. The free throw by Rochford spins around and then sits in the back of the rim, rolls off to the left. It is no good. So he'll try to get the Vikings to their third point by salvaging one of two. Free throw on its way, and it goes over the front of the rim, rolls to the back, gets the shooter's touch, and rolls through. 11-3, Starmont in the lead. And again, Vikings 2-2-1 pressure. Wilfong right side to Kramer in the offensive end. Kramer out of the double team to Wilfong. Wilfong pulls up outside the lane. 8-foot shot off the back of the rim. Lots of fighting going on underneath the basket as Knipper gets the rebound, and then Gellner with a hand check out of bounds to Knipper. So that was kind of a ragtag series there, and finally Gellner called for the foul.
It kind of came off long, hit a couple of hands, so it was retrieved way down here in the far corner, and it was just kind of a two-hand, all right, I didn't get it, I'll just give you a little nudge, and it was an obvious push, but give the ball back to the Vikings.
Caden Cole checks back into the game, by the way. Checking out for Edco is once again, that is Lang. Meanwhile, left side, it is Caden Cole, feeds it along the left baseline area, and the shot blocked out of bounds. Who took the shot there for the
Xander
Vikings?
Knipper had a great land to the basket and a great closeout by Ashton Kramer blocking that out of bounds.
Inside 90 seconds left in the quarter. In the corner to Knipper. As taking it out of bounds was Rochford. Back out on top to Stannard. Stannard right side to Rochford. Rochford right baseline for three. Leaves it short. Shot no good. Rebound deflected out the hands there of the Stars off the left side. Stays down here with the Vikings.
Yeah, Vikings, taking a lot of shots, just not able to get anything to fall. They need to go inside, try to get something a little closer.
Rochford inbounds to Caden Cole. Cole on the left wing, behind the back dribble as he gets away from pressure, then loses the handle on the basketball. Gellner picked it up at the end of the Starmont bench, but runs out of room, out of bounds. So Cole, maybe a little too much dribbling that time. Vikings maintain possession, though.
Yeah, just trying to get away from the pressure there and almost lost the handle there. Gellner couldn't reel it in.
Wiskus back into the game, checking out his Stannard for the Vikings. Our officials are going to talk for a moment. The conversation of who had the ball, is that maybe what this is?
I wonder if this is a shot clock, because I think that shot clock reset. And so maybe they're talking about that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, shot clock's at 31. Rochford did have a shot, but that was earlier than hit the rim, so the officials are going to talk, and we may move some time off that shot clock. So
they're going to put that back to where it was during that possession.
So 14 seconds is what the shot clock is at now. So Edco takes it out of bounds at the end of the Starmont bench. Rochford back to Caden Cole. Cole, baseline, wraparound pass to Olin. It's a low off the hands of Olin. Goes out of bounds and back to Starmont. That was a tough pass for Caden Cole to try to get that into the lane.
Yeah, trying to thread something really fine there, and not a lot of room, a lot of Stars in the way.
We approach a minute left in our first quarter. Kruger beats the pressure to Gellner. Gellner right side, cut off, back out on top to Scott on the left wing, and they work it back with Kramer. 11-3, Stars in the lead. Kramer, top of the key, and cut off from the top. Back over to Scott at the free throw line. Puts it on the floor, pulls up, middle of the lane, 6-footer, leaves it short. Gellner the rebound, put back, blocked by Caden Cole. Kruger got the rebound, then taken away by Rochford, and here's just a reach-in foul committed by Gellner. Well, the one thing that Gellner's done in this ball game is gotten in a lot of action anyway.
He has. He's been in on a lot of plays here, just not able to get anything to fall.
And he's picked up 2 fouls, 75-plus feet away from the basket. So 40 seconds left in the quarter. Right side, and here is Caden Cole bumped out of bounds by Wilfong. And it's a foul committed by Starmont. 37 seconds to go, not yet in the bonus, but the Vikings will take it just inside center court.
Yeah, the Stars getting to the rack there, getting some shots, not getting a lot to fall. Vikings, they need to attack right here with the foul differential.
About a split-second differential of the shot clock. Caden Cole back out on top to Knipper. Knipper drives right side, back in the corner to Caden Cole. Right corner, he drives in, little one-handed runner, 6-foot shot, missed it. Cole gets his rebound, put back from the left side, misses it as he took it up strong, but just had it rim out, and the foul is on Gellner, and that'll be the third foul on Gellner now.
Yeah, he hasn't been in there that long, but he's picked up 3 fouls here, so Coach Bentley probably want to get him out of there with 20 seconds to go in this first quarter.
So Caden Cole to the free throw line for 2. Vikings have just 1 field goal in this quarter. Caden Cole's free throw, it is no good, but they are struggling from the offensive end right now.
Yeah, nothing seems to be falling. They've gotten to the rack. They've shot from the outside. Free throws aren't falling. They're struggling shooting the basketball.
By the way, checking back in is Toll for the Stars. Gellner with those 3 fouls does check out. Caden Cole's second free throw on its way, leaves it short. It is no good. Their struggles continue. Wilfong gets the rebound off the right. Again, the Stars can work for 1 if they choose. Kramer, left side to Wilfong. He's going to take the 3, left baseline off the side of the rim. It is no good. Caden Cole gets the rebound. Vikings are going to get the last shot. Ahead of the pack, Standard stops, fires up a 3 off the front of the rim. Wiskus the rebound, facing the basket, puts it up and in the closing closing seconds, and that's how the opening quarter comes to an end. Stars with a good start, leading 11-5 at the end of one. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Stars Vikings basketball is brought to you in part by Ray's Excavating, Silver Edge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi. James Rochford and Brandon Mather, agents for Community Insurance of Iowa in Edgewood. Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg. Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg. TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. Clayton County Recycling of Monona. Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader. KAR Auto Group, and by the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. Stars race down to a 9-0 lead. It's 11-5. They lead at the end of one. What was our shooting in the opening quarter, Coach?
Starmont was 5 of 12, 1 of 2 behind the arc, 4 of 10 inside, 0 of 4 from the free throw line, only 3 turnovers. That's a positive for them. The Vikings were 2 of 17, 0 of 7 behind the arc, 2 of 10 inside of it, 1 of 4 from the free throw line, so not much better. But again, only 2 turnovers.
It is Starmont's basketball to start the second quarter. It'll be Kramer, Sherman back out there along with Toll. Sherman, middle of the lane, pulls up 8-foot shot, banks it well long. It is no good. Wiskus tracks down the rebound in the corner. So it is again Kramer, also out there Maker, Beatty, Sherman, and Toll for Starmont. In the lane, they try to work it to Kyler Cole in a reach-in foul committed by Sherman, who just reached in from behind. For Edco, it is Kyler Cole out there. Standard stays out there. Wiskus along with Caden Cole and Rochford. Another girls' final tonight. Central has defeated Turkey Valley 43-31, the final score.
Yeah, Kyler Cole takes a 3 here and hits front iron, back iron,
and the rebound kicks to the right, and it's picked up by Sherman. Back in the offensive end, it is Toll. Toll drives in, pulls up, little runner, banked it long. Rochford got the rebound, taken back away by Toll. Toll to Maker, right back to Toll from inside the left block, lays it up and in. Stars with those sneaky guards get a steal in a basket.
Yeah, that was a big basket for them to kind of get back on the scoring run here.
And Caden Cole in the corner to Standard. Standard to Wiskus on the right block. Backs his way down, takes the shot, leaves it short. Rebound deflected out of there, picked up by Maker. What Wiskus is doing a great job of getting position, but he doesn't get set. He takes the shot floating.
Yeah, he's floating, and he's kind of flipping it instead of shooting that thing. And when he shoots that and squares up, he's got a decent shot.
Sherman, left elbow area, baseline to Toll. A minute into our third quarter. Sherman back right side to Maker. Maker on towards the right wing. As drives in at the elbow, covered on top to Toll. Top of the key, fires up a 3, got it! Toll with a 3-pointer, and the Stars lead by double digits right now. Back in the offensive end is Standard. Vikings struggling from the field. Caden Cole drives in, lowers the head, runs into Sherman in an offensive foul. An easy call, whether or not Sherman was set. Caden Cole was out of control driving in, and that's the whistle.
Well, and he stepped into about triple coverage there, blindly put his head down there and ran a guy over, stepped through 2 other ones. That was an easy call for the officiating crew.
Wilfong back in. Kramer checks out. And it is the Vikings still 2-2-1, full-court pressure, and Starmont throws it away. Sherman got it at the center court, tried to lead Maker left side, but overshot him, and the ball goes back to the Vikings.
And that's something about this Viking defense. They don't always necessarily want steals, but they want to force you to go a little faster, maybe make that pass a little higher, floats out of bounds, and get those turnovers.
By the way, we have a boys score now, our first boys score of the night. MFL Marmac leads Clayton Ridge 26-10 at the end of one. Wiskus, high post, down to Standard. Standard goes by his defender, but misses the shot. Point-blank range right side. The struggles continue as Beatty gets the rebound for the Stars. It's one and done. Backcourt area, Maker. Maker brings it left side to Sherman. Sherman fires up a 3 left wing. Shot cups in and out, no good. Wilfong gets the rebound. Nice bounce feed to Beatty. His shot too strong from the right block. Starmont knocked the rebound away. Nope, Edco knocked it away underneath the basket. It stays down here with the Stars, and they had a couple of looks.
Well, both these teams, the offensive woes continue. They just don't shoot it very well, but they're getting opportunities. Somebody's got to start making shots.
Both teams shoot 33% from the field. Inbounds Beatty, the ball is kicked by Edco as Wilfong took it off the left side of the basket. Starmont 33.3%, Edco 33.4%. Wilfong inbounds in the corner to Toll. Toll on the left wing brings it back out on top. And both these teams average in the 30s. Edco at 37.9 points a ball game. Starmont at 34.9. Meanwhile, Edco actually gets a steal as Toll threw it away. Picked up by Rochford. Back out on top to Caden Cole. Cole backs up to the center court circle, so Edco now gets into their offense. Caden Cole has it left side, brings it to the elbow, takes a contested 15-footer, banks it long, it is no good. Rebound deflected out of there, loose ball picked up by Beatty, and the Stars a better job on the boards there, allowing just one shot. Maker to Toll. Toll to Wilfong in the offensive end. Wilfong at the free throw line, pulls up, 15-footer, banks it long, missed it to the left, loose rebound, and Toll just dives in, takes it away from Knipper. Stars hang on to it. Toll back over on top to, once again, Sherman. Sherman right side to Wilfong. Wilfong on the right wing tries to go back out on top. It is Toll at the free throw line. Goes baseline to Beatty. It's kicked by Caden Cole. And the Stars keeping this possession alive with a shot clock at 17.
And that's just effort. That's also an effort out of the Stars right now, getting after loose balls and picking up those tipped balls.
They've been the aggressor since early in this game. 16-5, Starmont still in the lead. Off the right side, it'll be Wilfong having to go back towards center court to get it inbounds to Maker. 3 minutes into our second quarter. Stars lead by 11. Wilfong double teamed, and it's knocked out of bounds by Caden Cole. Well, I tell you what, this game has a number of balls that are just deflected. Really hard to get anything clean.
Well, at both ends of the court, both these teams, tipped balls, deflected balls, balls on the ground.
And here's Sherman from the free throw line, from the right elbow, banks it in. The bank stays open late on this Tuesday night, and it's a 13-point lead for Starmont.
Yeah, Edco just struggling to find scoring right now. They got to look to get it inside and get a basket.
Rochford to Caden Cole, back over left side in the corner. Kyler Cole, deep left corner for three, leaves it short. It is no good. Sherman gets the rebound, and again, it's one and done for Edco. We have another girls' score at the end of one. Waukon leads North Fayette Valley 20-9. Meanwhile, driving in the lane, it is Maker, and as Maker drives in, a reach-in foul committed by, I believe, Wiskus. So he got into the lane. The Stars been able to get into that high post area. They'll take it off the right side of the basket.
And he was passing that off inside, so he's going to, they're going to take it here on the right side of their own basket.
Christopher Lang back into the ball game. Caden Cole checks out for the Vikings. Right side, Wilfong takes it out of bounds right below us. Inbounds to Toll. Toll at the elbow area, cut off, needs some help. Instead, he spins, fires a 15-foot jump shot and hit it. So Toll just finds himself free, and they lead by 15. And here's another timeout taken by Edco. Starmont 20, Edco 5. Let's take this break.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Starmont started this game on a 9-0 run. Here in the second quarter, as we approach the halfway point, they've outscored Edco again 9-0, and they lead 20-5 here in the second quarter.
Yeah, and their shooting has been going in streaks. Right now, they're on a hot streak again, knocking down some shots. Edco just not able to get anything to fall.
So after the second timeout taken by the Vikings, they've struggled against this 1-2-2 zone, and it is Kyler Cole on the left wing on top to Rochford. Lang over back left side, Kyler Cole on the left wing, and they'll work here again, trying to go left side baseline to Knipper. Knipper to Kyler Cole. Thought about the three, but it's quickly closed down. Stars have really worked out of this 1-2-2. Shot clock's at 10. Knipper in the corner, back over to Kyler Cole. Better hurry, shot clock's at 5. Rochford, top of the key, pulls up at the free throw line, bailed out by contact. So Rochford got to the free throw line. Wilfong tried to block the shot, and that's a tough act as Rochford had to step by him. That's over the back, and Rochford to the free throw line for 2.
Well, it's one of those situations where you know the shot clock is winding down. He's going to try to get a rushed shot. If you let him shoot it, you might have a chance to rebound it, but bailed him out.
Rochford's free throw, it is no good, and the Vikings' struggles are massive here in the second quarter.
Well, you know, both of these teams played last night, so the legs aren't super fresh for either team, but those shots just look flat for Edco.
Second free throw, it is good. 1 of 2 by Rochford. That stops the run by Starmont in the second quarter. It is 20-6, 3.5 left in the second quarter. Wilfong, center court to Gellner. Gellner back into those 3 fouls. And also Scott checked in during that break for Starmont. Gellner has it on top and feeds it back to Wilfong. Wilfong, high post area to Scott. He's open, going to take the shot inside the free throw line off the back of the rim. Wiskus got the rebound. Wiskus, a nice job coming out to challenge the shot, then going to get the rebound. Lang back in the offensive end. 3 minutes left in the half. Caden Cole has it left side for the Vikings. But again, Edco is not really able to get a fast break opportunity here. Back out on top, Rochford. Right side, they go in the corner to Kyler Cole. Trying to bounce it in the lane to Wiskus, and the ball kicked out of there by Starmont. And they'll do it again from the sideline.
You know, Edco usually is really patient in the offensive end, picking and choosing when they attack. But I think a lot of this is being forced by the good defense by Starmont right now, not giving them any of those lanes to the hoop.
Gellner and Wilfong check out for Starmont. Kramer comes back in. Also as well, it is Maker. Right side, Wiskus, 15-footer, shot no good. Toll with a great seal out. Kyler Cole reached over top as Toll, a guard, had nice box out position off the left side.
And I believe that's Kyler Cole, either his 3rd or his 4th foul. I think that's his 4th.
So he will check out as number 12 comes back into the ball game in Bryce Stannard. So it goes from bad to Edco to worse.
Worse.
And Starmont, which has done a pretty good job handling the pressure. Kramer pushes it right side to Maker. Maker drives in, loses the handle on it, picked up by Wiskus. Got into trouble there. Rochford gets it ahead of the pack. That is, once again, Lang drives in, uses the right hand, drives in, gets it up between 2 defenders. Foul, count the basket. And the Vikings needing something, pull back within a dozen.
And the hesitation there by Christopher Lang, just enough to mistime it with the SAR defender, and able to finish by the rack, getting the foul here, chance for a 3-point play.
The foul called on Scott, and Lang's free throw on its way, missed it to the left, it is no good. Scott gets the rebound off the right, so it remains a 12-point lead for Starmont, 2.5 left in our first half. Sherman, the ball kicked there by Lang. By the way, we've seen more kicks tonight in this first half than we've seen all season.
Kicks, deflections, tip balls, guys on the floor. Like I said, this is a lot of hustle, a lot of grit out here by both of these teams.
Not necessarily clean. In the offensive end, Wiskus knocked the ball away from Scott right in front of Coach Olin at the end of the Edco bench, then tried to save it, but the ball hit along the sideline area, goes out of bounds to Starmont. They'll take it in the offensive end. And it will be Toll inbounds to Kramer. Kramer drives, pulls up, 8-footer, leaves it off the side of the rim from the right wing. Rebound by Rochford, ahead to Lang. Lang drives in, runs right into a defender, and that's an offensive foul. Lang was going to go to the hole. There was no doubt about that. And Toll draws another charge by the Stars defensively.
Yeah, another hustle play there by Jack Toll, just holding his ground, knowing I'm going to get run over, but I'm going to get the turnover.
Yeah, it's almost like Lang just lowered his head, figuring somebody's going to hammer me. I don't even know if he was securing the ball to go up for the layup. Kramer in the offensive end to Toll. Toll baseline, tried to go to Sherman, intercepted by Wiskus. 2-minute mark of our first half. The Stars turn it over. Rochford back offensively, left side to Caden Cole. Cole swings it right side to Rochford. Rochford to Lang in the lane. Wiskus on the right block. Goes up for the reverse layup. Too far underneath. Leaves it off the bottom of the rim. And the rebound pulled down by Toll. Good defense by Starmont down low. Kramer back in the offensive end. And a timeout taken here by Starmont. They lead by a dozen. 20-8. 1:47 to go in our half. Let's take this break.
Hi, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet of Monona. I want to take a moment to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of our incredible customers and the amazing local athletes who have shown us unwavering support over the years. Just like you, we're all about the winning edge. That's why it's our goal for our customers to feel like they have scored big when they leave our dealership. Stop by today or visit us online at birdnowmonona.com. And remember, you have to get to our place. You'll love the way we treat you.
Starmont uses their first timeout. They lead 20-8 here in the second quarter. And for the Stars, defensively what they're doing right now is the difference in this ball game.
Absolutely. Everything they're doing on the defensive end is just keeping Edco off the glass, keeping them from scoring, keeping them from getting any kind of runouts, and they're handling the pressure at this point.
And what Edco did the first matchup was Rochford was able to get into the lane, and that's been a little tougher tonight with this 1-2-2. So after the timeout, into the backcourt, they work it with Kramer. Kramer back to Sherman in the offensive end. We approach 90 seconds left in our first half. Sherman at the free throw line loses the handle on it, but it deflects right back to Maker. Maker right side to Sherman. Sherman just off the right side launches up a three. It's a flat off the back of the rim. And then Wisk is called for the foul as Kramer came crashing in left side to get the rebound. That's a foul committed on Wiskus going after the loose ball.
Yeah, just coming behind it there, and that might be the 5th foul. So they may be shooting free throws here for the rest of this quarter.
And that, I believe, is the 3rd foul committed on Wiskus. So a substitution as they will bring in number 50 in McCoy Olin. So Olin comes in here for the final likely 90 seconds of the half. Kramer alone on the free throw line, by the way. And the free throw popped in and out, goes up, kisses the glass, and goes through. Stars pulling everybody off the line here like you would late in a ball game.
Yeah, they're just setting up defensively. That's where things have been working for them. They're trusting Kramer to knock this down.
So Kramer makes the first free throw. Second free throw on its way, and it's off the back of the rim, and the rebound, and then Kramer commits a silly foul. With 4 guys down there, Rochford got the rebound, and Kramer somehow reached over top and picks up a silly foul for the Stars.
Yeah, just reaches over the shoulder of Rochford. No chance of touching that ball, but definitely got a lot of Rochford.
You know, that was the advantage of Edco having 4 guys. It was going to be hard to get the rebound. Right side, Caden Cole. Left side to Rochford. Baseline to Stannard in the left corner. Back over to Rochford. And top of the key, they work at baseline with McCoy Olin. Top of the key, now with Rochford. Back right side to Lang. Lang trying to go to Olin. The ball deflected out of bounds by Starmont, and they continue to move well into that 1-2-2 zone.
And Starmont really focusing on those inside guys, doubling down on them, trapping them, taking away those passing lanes. So everything's been outdoor-oriented for the Vikings.
And it will be Rochford getting an inbounds to Caden Cole. A minute left in our half. Cole drives in, takes an off-balance 8-foot shot, rolls around, hangs on the rim, and slides through. Caden Cole gets the hometown bounce, and the Vikings back within 11 right now. Now Cole knocks the ball away from Kramer, but Kramer slides to the floor and able to save it to Maker. Maker back to Kramer. Kramer stops the dribble in the offensive end, goes right side to Toll. Toll at the right elbow back to Sherman. Sherman drives between 2 defenders. Bank shot up and in. Sherman strong off the left side. They go back up by 13.
And this has been impressive for the Stars overall. But remember, their leading scorer's not here tonight, and Maddox Vasky, he's one of their top rebounders. Stars have been doing a great job.
McCoy Olin back over to Rochford. Inside 30 seconds left. Caden Cole flips it back over. McCoy Olin, his shot from the right block up and in. As Cole brought the defense. Nice flip to McCoy Olin for the basket.
One of the few opportunities they've had an inside dish.
We're down to 15 seconds left in the half. Toll beats the pressure into the offensive end. Tries to bounce it back to Beatty. Rochford got a hand in the passing lane, and then Rochford and Beatty are tied up. Both end up on the floor. It is a jump ball that gives it back to Edco with 8.5 seconds to go. Excellent defense down low by Rochford.
Yeah, he crashed hard on that ball. It was kind of a soft pass, and he just crashed really, really, really hard.
So they'll roll it inbounds, and it's picked up by Caden Cole, who gets it back to Rochford. We're down to 5 seconds left in the half. Rochford brings it right side, Caden Cole. Cole drives baseline, pulls up, looks at the clock, 8-foot shot, banks it well long, and the first half comes to an end. Stars raced out to a 9-0 lead. They've extended it. They lead by double digits at the half at 23-12. When we return, first half stats, and we'll have interviews from our girls' game. Your halftime show is coming up. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Okator Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt and Ann at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
Stars Vikings basketball is brought to you in part by Hill Country Convenience Store, Every's Auto and Tire in Colesburg, Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Blooms Flowers Gifts and More in Edgewood, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, Bacon Concrete in Postville, Furniture Showcase in Oldwine, and Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. At the half, it is once again 23-12. Starmont leads Edco. Another halftime score. MFL Marmac leads Clayton Ridge at the half, 52-14. Earlier tonight, Starmont girls dropped a decision to Edco, 69-5. We're joined by their head coach, Bob Pope. Coach, first off tonight, just a struggle for your team offensively tonight.
Yeah, we came out flat. We had a tough game last night that we lost at the end of the game, and a lot of energy was used in that game, and we just come out flat tonight and couldn't do anything.
All right, some of the positive, though, again, we see some stretches where you guys can run the offense.
Yeah, we can. We're better at that than we were earlier in the year. And, you know, I guess the biggest thing is they didn't press us tonight, which helped.
Yeah, the turnover's a little bit down for you tonight,
Sure.
so that's a step in the right direction.
Yep. Still not making bad passes, though. We've got to clean that up.
All right, we mentioned working into your offense, but then some shots that were good looks.
Yep, they keep encouraging them to shoot when they're open, and they are taking the shots. It isn't for lack of trying. We just struggle getting the ball through the hoop.
All right, tell me a little bit about this group of kids, because I think this is great. The fact that you've added another player,
Yes.
so you're up to 8 players here, that these kids continue to again, come out here knowing that things are tough, but continue to work.
Yep, they I think tonight was probably, I would say, their poorest performance. They're tired, and we need some recharge our batteries.
Yeah, and I think you had 27 points 2 games before. You had 39 last night, so I think this team sees what they can do.
Sure, yeah, we've got some girls that can put it in the hoop, but like I said, we were flat tonight.
What's coming up for you guys? I know the schedule doesn't get any easier.
We have Elkader Central tomorrow night, and then Friday we have Lisbon at Lisbon.
All right, so a couple of more challenges, Coach. Coach, good luck to you guys. Keep working at it.
Hey, thanks for doing the game tonight.
You betcha. Starmont girls basketball coach Bob Pope talking things over there about his team as they drop the decision tonight by a final score of 69-5. A quick break. We'll be joined by Edco basketball coach Steve Putz when our halftime show continues after this. TNT Power Sports sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. We have a nice selection of clean used units available along with new units. Contact Brian, Sawyer, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase. To keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play, schedule your service work with Brian or Nathan by calling 563-245-1100 or stop into TNT Power Sports north of Elkader on Highway 13 for all your sales or service work.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 7 p.m.
Once again at the half, it is 23-12. Starmont leads Edco. Earlier tonight, Edco girls an impressive win, 69-5. We're joined by their head coach, Steve Putz. Coach, first off, what a great start. I mean, you came out here, didn't look like you guys played last night at all. Looked like you guys were in mid-season form, or I should say postseason form, as you raced out to a 24-0 lead.
Yeah, no, exactly right. I mean, that's what these girls have done really well for me all year. I mean, it doesn't matter who we're playing. We come in with a game plan. We need to execute it from the start, and it's just no different no matter who we're playing, and they did a great job.
All right, maybe a stretch in the second quarter that you can kind of pick on.
Yeah, we just got to, maybe just a little bit. We kind of laid back a little bit, just kind of got a little bit not, executing things like we want or to look sharp, because that was kind of our goal. No matter what the score was, we wanted to make sure we looked sharp and executed for the 4 quarters.
All right, obviously the second half you hold them for 3 quarters of this ball game without a point, but the second half defensively, everybody out there was working hard.
Yeah, no, they were. The bench did a nice job. We did a nice job of being able to rotate players in, and we're rotating 4 girls in at a time, playing the 9-girl rotation there, and the younger girls did also a nice job of stepping up, playing defense, and that's what we really wanted to work on, that part of it.
4 girls in double figures. Audrey Helmrichs leads you with 16.
Yeah, no, that was nice to see, too, we've been doing that more and more as the season been going on, getting 3 to 4 girls in double figures, and Lily's been coming on nicely for me in the second half of the season for off the bench for me, getting those double figures a lot of those nights, and Ellie also for her, too.
Yeah, she had 14. Ellie Kirby and Claire Alvis also had 11 points, but it's the way you guys are able to run the court. All 5 girls can run the court.
Yeah, no, that's also what's nice. Yeah, we want to run, and that's usually when we've been playing our best basketball, when we can execute and transition.
All right, what's coming up for you guys now here?
Yeah, Friday we got Midland, so, they've been playing really well on their side of the bracket, or on their side of the conference there. They're in second up there, so the Bartles girl is probably the best player on their side of the conference, so we're going to have to contain her from from her hurting us. But yeah, we got them, and then see what tomorrow brings to see where they put us in the brackets.
All right, Coach. We'll catch up with you guys in the postseason. I promise you. Good luck to you guys.
Yeah, thanks.
Edco Coach Steve Puetz talking things over there about his Viking team, victorious tonight, 69-5. We'll take a break. First half stats, second half action. Starmont boys lead here at the break, 23-12.
Scooters Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooters Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooters Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooters Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooters Coffee in Manchester.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
Life's better when you're under our roof because our agents can help you choose insurance to help protect what matters most. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family could have the help they need to continue to pursue their dreams. Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader today.
Products not available in all states. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
At the half, 23-12, Starmont leads Edco. Also at the half, MFL Marmac leads Clayton Ridge 52-14. In that ball game, Carver Blitz-Benteen goes over 1,000 points for his career for MFL Marmac. We turn things now over to, once again, Aaron Hammond. Let's go through the first half totals. Let's start with Starmont.
The Stars are led by Kyle Sherman. He's got 9 points. Jack Toll's got 7 points. 3 points for Ashton Kramer, 2 points for Isaiah Maker, 2 points for Cale Scott, 23 points for the Stars. They're shooting 38%, 2 of 5 behind the arc, 7 of 19 inside for 37%, only 1 of 6 from the free throw line, so some points left out there, but only 8 turnovers. So I think that's a positive for Coach Bentley and his Stars. For the Vikings, they're led by Caden Cole. He's got 4. Bryce Rochford has 2. Will Wiskus has 2. Christopher Lang has 2. McCoy Oland has 2. They're only shooting 8%, 0 of 9 behind the arc, 5 of 19 otherwise, and only 2 of 7 from the free throw line. So again, they left some points out there. Only 5 turnovers. So it's shooting that's killing the Vikings right now.
8% in the first, 18% rather, in the first half.
Yeah, it's just killing them. You got to believe that they're going to have a better second half.
So they trail by 11 at the half. Another couple of scores at the half. Waukon girls lead North Fayette Valley 34-23. At the end of one, North Fayette Valley and Waukon boys are tied at 14. And at the end of one, Postville leads Southwind 17-10. Meanwhile, second half, if you're Edco, hit some shots the second half, you're right back into things.
Well, hit some shots, work it inside, and I think on the defensive end, you got to stay aggressive and get those tips. They've been getting a lot of deflections, but not able to get them.
Starmont, keep on working with this 1-2-2. It's been good for you.
It's been really good tonight.
So it is Kramer, along with Maker, Toll, Sherman, and Beatty to start the second half with the Stars up by 11. And they come out with Edco continuing to play 2-3 zone, and it is left side with Sherman. Sherman on the left wing puts it on the floor. Again, drives in, pulls up, little 8-foot little runner from just outside the lane. It is no good. Rebound tipped out of there by Caden Cole. Just kind of slipped in and out. Right side, Kyler Cole tried to go to Wiskus. Deflected out of there by Sherman on the right block into the hands of Toll. And the Vikings turn it over to start the second half. They have Kyler Cole, Caden Cole, Knipper out there along with Wiskus and Rochford. Meanwhile, losing the basketball is Starmont in the offensive end. Caden Cole drives in, expecting contact, throws up the shot from underneath the basket. It is no good. He didn't get the contact he was expecting, and the Stars end up picking up the loose basketball.
And Jack Toll sitting on the ground gets another rebound. He's got 7 points, and I don't know how many hustle plays.
And here is Kramer in the backcourt, unable to get it across the timeline. There's a 10-second violation. Kramer didn't realize how much time was on the shot clock.
Well, that rebound took a long time to get the ball off the ground, get it to a guard, get it through this defense that Edco put up, and Kramer could have gotten a by a little quicker. He's just slow getting it across the half-court line.
Inbounds, Kyler Cole in front of the scores table, gets it inbounds to Rochford. You expect Rochford to be more aggressive this second half. Right side, it is again Caden Cole. Cole goes baseline to Knipper, covered on the left side, back over to Rochford, deep left corner for three, leaves it short. Rebound pulled down by Kramer. Yeah, you can see Rochford, just the legs not there so far tonight.
Yeah, they're not, but you got to believe that he can get to the rack and maybe get some baskets or some fouls.
Kramer back in the offensive end for Starmont. They've been patient in their half-court sets. They try to work it to Sherman, and there again the ball is kicked. The reason why we have so many kicked balls is because the passes are being telegraphed too easily.
They're staring right where they want the ball to go and throwing it there and just kicking out a leg, getting that kicked ball.
Inbounds back to Kramer. Kramer stops the dribble at the top of the key, and coming to help out is Toll. So no scoring yet here in our second half. Toll on the left wing. Back out on top to, once again, Maker. Maker drives in at the elbow, baseline to Beatty, baseline 17-footer, aired it out well long. Rochford gets the rebound off the left for the Vikings. He was able to catch it on the fly. Caden Cole back into the offensive end, but Starmont, good job getting back. Left side, Rochford on the left wing. Back out on top to Caden Cole. 2 minutes into our third quarter. Still 23-12, Starmont in the lead. Kyler Cole back over on top to Rochford. Shot clock is at 15. Caden Cole, open, top of the key, fires up a three, partially blocked by Kramer. The ball goes out of bounds, and they say it was not blocked off the hands of Kramer. It's just that short, and it ends up being an air ball out of bounds to the Stars.
Yeah, that's hard to believe. I mean, he was wide open, and that defender closed fast, and you can see Coach Olin not happy with that call.
Toll to Kramer. Kramer travels back into the offensive end. Either way, the Vikings are going to get it back as they try to push it in the offensive end. Another turnover committed by Starmont. Another score to pass along at the end of one for the boys. Turkey Valley leads Central 15-7 at the end of one. Meanwhile, it is, again,
Rochford here
on top. And 2.5 minutes into our third quarter, nobody has scored. Still an 11-point lead for Starmont. Rochford back out on top to Caden Cole. Cole goes off a pick at the top of the key. Swings it right side to Knipper. Knipper drives baseline, enters to Wiskus. He's too far underneath the basket, tries to go up, loses the ball on the way up, ends up hitting nothing, and the loose ball picked up by Toll. Another rebound for Toll.
Yeah, he's had a great night tonight on the boards and scoring as well.
Sherman left side to Kramer. Kramer feeds it back to Maker. Again, Edco's done a pretty good job defensively as well. That's kind of lost in this ball game because they've only held Starmont to 23 points so far. Toll left side. It takes a three from the left wing. Got it! And the Stars lead by 14. That's their now just a point away from their biggest lead of the night. They led by 15 in the first.
And that's double digits for Toll. He averages only about 4 points a ball game.
So right side in the offensive end, Caden Cole. And high post area to Wiskus. Wiskus back over to Rochford. Cut off on the baseline, now drives in, leans into Sherman, and an offensive foul. Sherman draws the charge, and he took a lot there. As Rochford drove along the baseline, good to see Rochford on the drive, but there was good defense by Sherman, who landed on his elbow, hit the funny bone, and doesn't find it so funny.
Yeah, that was good defense by Sherman, holding his ground, and Rochford tried to cut through that, but that lane got shut down real
Beatty,
fast.
Kramer, and Sherman all check out. Kruger, Scott, and Wilfong come back into the ball game for the Stars, and Edco again with full court pressure, but Starmont's handled it well. 2-2-1 pressure. Kramer in the backcourt, bounces it to Wilfong. Wilfong right side to Kruger in the offensive end, and a good decision by Kruger. Let's bring it right back out on top and run the offense. Toll, right side, takes another three, leaves that one short. Kruger the rebound, put back, banks it up and in, facing the basket. 28-12, this is now the biggest lead of the night for the Stars.
Yeah, that was a big rebound and a putback for Kruger, and the Vikings have to answer here. They need to try to cut back into this lead.
And in the lane, they try to go to Wiskus. The pass is overshot along the baseline, picked up by Toll. A turnover committed by the Vikings. Then Rochford steals it away from Wilfong. Rochford drives in. He has it knocked back away by Maker. And diving on the floor is once again Rochford, picks up the basketball, and a timeout taken by Edco to save the possession. Great hustle by Rochford. 3:56 to go here in our third quarter. 28-12, Starmont in the lead. Let's take this break.
Looking for a checking account with no fees? People's State Bank has just the account for you. People's e-checking account offers customers an interest-bearing checking account with no monthly service charge. You will receive free basic design, People's Preferred Checks, free debit card, and also have access to our free People's Online Banking and mobile app. We also offer refunds of up to 6 ATM fees per month. Get your account set up today. Minimum opening deposit of $100. Customer must enroll in online banking and opt in for e-statements. People's State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing member.
So it's 28-12. It is a 16-point lead right now for Starmont. And again, Edco is in a drought. They have not scored for 4 minutes here in this third quarter.
Well, they struggled in that second quarter, making 3 of 11. And now they're struggling again. They haven't hit a shot. They're 0 for 4 in this third quarter. They got to find answers.
And you see Rochford a little more aggressive last couple of trips down to trying to get to the basket. So backcourt area to Standard and also Lang. They checked in during the break as Knipper checked out along with Kyler Cole. Right side, Standard tried to go in the corner to Rochford, but it's knocked away by Maker, and the Stars turn him over. Back offensively, that is Wilfong. Extended zone by Edco, but right side, it is Toll. As Edco looks to trap out of their 2-3 zone. Toll, baseline to Wilfong. There's a reach-in foul committed by the Vikings. Foul on the floor. 3:34 to go in our third quarter, and the Stars will take it out of bounds on the sideline.
And I believe that was on Caden Cole there, just with the reach after that ball went to the corner.
So right side, Wilfong has to go to the backcourt to get it inbounds to Toll. Vikings, maybe some... Again, trapping can lead to some steals to get their offense going. Scott at the high post puts it on the floor, has it knocked away. That's trouble right there. Loose ball picked up by the Vikings. Starmont turns it over. Rochford back in the offensive end. Right side, Standard back over to Rochford. Rochford drives in, pulls up, 8-foot shot outside the lane. It is good. And again, he was able to get into spacing. They're back within 14.
And here's their full court 2-2-1 again, trying to slow down the Stars.
Toll beats the pressure, brings it into the offensive end, feeds it to Maker. He's double teamed in the corner, but he finds Kruger on the left block. Kruger drives baseline, found himself free for a moment, tried to slide back, but he slid the pivot foot, and the Stars turn it over.
And a couple more substitutions. Beatty and Sherman going to check back in. Looks like Scott's going to check out. Looks like Kruger's going to check out.
And also, by the way, coming back into the ball game is going to be as well. That will be number 2, Kramer coming into the ball game, and Maker checks out. So also McCoy Oland has checked into the game for Wiskus for the Vikings.
Yeah, hopefully give them a lift inside there. Give Wiskus a chance to catch some breath here.
Rochford let the ball roll to center court before inbounding it. Right side to McCoy Oland. Oland trying to go to Caden Cole. Catches it. Double teamed on the right block. Triple team. Trying to get himself free. Takes a contested 8-foot shot. Banks it long. Caden Cole probably should have given it up out of there, being surrounded by 3. Meanwhile, in the offensive end, it is Toll. Toll to Wilfong, and there's a reach-in foul. So Edco being aggressive, but being too aggressive at the top of the 2-3 zone, that's another reach-in foul.
Well, the aggressiveness is fine when you're moving your feet, but now they're starting to stick out a hand, reach across the body, run through screens, and that's going to get them in trouble from a foul standpoint.
Inbounds Wilfong, left side to Sherman. Sherman thought about the 3, not going to take it, and instead goes right side to Beatty off the elbow. Beatty covered, and works it back over now to Toll. Toll to Sherman, fade away 15-footer from the elbow, grazes the front of the rim, it is short. Rochford gets the rebound, lowers the head, drives in, Euro step, flips it up, but flips it in, but wave it off. An offensive foul. There's Toll again, drawing his 3rd charge of the night, and the Vikings end up turning it over.
Yeah, that's a great job by Jack Toll getting back on defense, getting in position and taking that charge, taking the basket away from Rochford.
Caden Cole and also Lang check out. Kyler Cole back into the ballgame for Edco. Also coming in as well is once again Wiskus. Inbounds to Toll. We approach the 2-minute mark in the third quarter. Beatty to Toll. Toll pushes it into the offensive end now for Starmont. Right side to Sherman. Sherman deep right corner. Drives baseline. He takes a Euro step and takes an extra step. Even in Europe, that's an extra step. He tried to step by Wiskus, traveled with the basketball. And Sherman's questioning why, but there was a couple of steps extra in there.
He took this 2, and then he picked it up and took that 3rd one, and that cleared him too. That would have given him an easy shot.
Bit of a ragtag third quarter as it's 5-2 right now, the scoring in this third quarter. Starmont has outscored Edco. Wiskus at the elbow area, tried to go to Olin. There's a reach-in foul. I mean, every trip down the court right now, we've got reaching or grabbing.
We've got reaching, grabbing, guys in the floor, balls flying all over the place. It's been pretty rough out there, and I think ragtag is the best way to describe it, Dan. They've just been all over the place with bodies and dribbling.
I went to a street fight hoping that a basketball game was going to open up. Right side, Rochford takes it inbounds right below us. Inbounds to Wiskus, back out on top. And they work it in the corner. Rochford, deep right corner for 3. Shot no good. Olin tips out the rebound. Let's go back the other way. And it goes to Starmont. And again, as we mentioned, this is a far different ball game than the first time these two teams met. There was a little more flow in that game.
There was flow, and Edco shooting much better than they are tonight.
And back across the timeline. Beatty loses the handle on it. Picked up by Sherman. Baseline to Maker. 12-foot baseline shot. It is good. Stars get into their offense. Maker hits the baseline shot. They're back up by 16. Back in the offensive end is Standard. And again, Starmont gets back. Oland in the paint, has it knocked away by Sherman, picked up by Standard, baseline 12-foot shot, airs it out. Wiskus comes sliding in, gets the rebound, kisses it off the glass off the left side. It's 30-16, Starmont in the lead.
Yeah, second chance points, something been rare for the Vikings tonight.
Sherman beats the pressure, drives in, and then took an extra step, but got away with it. Loose ball on the shot, picked up by Rochford. Sherman threw it up and was not bailed out by contact. Meanwhile, they try to throw it ahead. Wiskus picks up the loose basketball, gets it ahead to Kyler Cole, and Starmont gets back defensively. After that ball touched about everybody. Kyler Cole, deep left corner for three, leaves it flat. Rebound by Wiskus, post-up shot over Sherman. It is up, it is in. Foul, count the basket. And the Vikings back within a dozen with 43 seconds to go in our third quarter.
Well, and that was ragtag again, but I think that's the kind of ragtag the Vikings want. Hustle plays, getting offensive rebounds, getting looks, and just getting after it. And that was a positive for them, getting those second chance opportunities. And a great finish by Wiskus. He gets the basket, he gets the harm, and maybe a chance for a three-point play.
Rochford checks out. Caden Cole comes back into the ballgame for the Vikings. I would think this would just be for the last spell. Wiskus' free throw, it's off the back of the rim. It is no good. Rebound deflected out of there, goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay down here with Edco. Kyler Cole did a good job getting a hand in there.
Yeah, he got a hand in there and kind of knocked it off of Maker, and Maker couldn't get to it before it trickled out of bounds.
41 seconds left here in the quarter. Back out on top to Standard. Again, the Stars continuing that extended 1-2-2 zone, and the ball is knocked away by Sherman. Picked up by Scott. Back over to Sherman. He drives in, lays it over the front of the rim. It wanted to roll out, but he got it to go through, and he can smile after getting the roll on that layup. They're back up by 14.
Yeah, friendly roll that time.
Caden Cole in the offensive end. Double teamed into the corner to Standard. 18 seconds to go. They try to go to Wiskus. It's knocked away by Beatty, and the loose ball picked up by the Stars. Kramer in the backcourt. 10 seconds to go to Scott. Scott goes right side, Maker, left wing, Sherman left wing for three. It's off the back of the rim. Rebound picked up there by Maker. He cannot hang on to it. Picked up by Standard. Standard takes a running three from the left side that banks long as the third quarter comes to an end. Stars led by 11. They've extended it to 14 as we go to the fourth. 32-18. They led by 11 at the half. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Winter high school sports season has begun. Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Courtney Wicken, and the staff of Family Dentistry Associates in Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, 539-4651, where health-changing smiles are created.
Stars Vikings basketball is brought to you in part by Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, Northeast Iowa Subdrains in Strawberry Point, J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood, Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic, Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona, and Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. So we go to the fourth quarter. Starmont leading by 14. They scored the first 9 points. They have led from the get-go tonight. It is Edco's basketball to start the fourth. Caden Cole, Rochford, Wiskus, Kyler Cole, and Knipper starting five back out there for Edco. Vikings with possession. Caden Cole right side against this 1-2-2 zone from Starmont. Rochford goes left side to Caden Cole. Back over to Rochford, looking to the high post area to Wiskus. Baseline to Caden Cole. He's cut off on the right sideline. Feeds it back to Wiskus. Wiskus left side to Knipper. Knipper, baseline to Kyler Cole, slips through his legs, but he saves it back to Knipper in the lane. Wiskus, a low pass, could not get it. Dives for it on the floor, cannot pick it up. It's picked up by Sherman, and the Vikings come up empty that possession. Couple of scores to pass along. Turkey Valley leads Central 26-13 at the end of the half. And also we want to pass along as Starmont turns it over. Postville leads Southwind 38-28. MFL Marmac leading Clayton Ridge 73-23. And Waukon leads North Fayette Valley at the half 31-26. What happened, Kramer dribbled it off his leg out of bounds in the offensive end. Meanwhile, back to Knipper. He's open in the right corner, launches up a three, shot no good. Rebound picked up by Starmont, but they throw it away. Rochford drives in, lowers the shoulder, and he's bodied by Toll on the way in. Rochford had one-on-one, and That's a couple of football players going after it there off the right side.
Well, and both of them going to get pretty aggressive after that, but the foul happened before anything with the shot.
What was our shooting in the third quarter?
For the Stars, they were 4 of 7 or 4 of 10, so they continue to shoot well.
Inbounds, Caden Cole catches it on the right block. Nice stack formation run by Edco. Puts it off the glass, and they're back within a dozen. And here's Cole stealing the ball away on a pass intended for Sherman. Caden Cole drives in, tried to flip it to Kyler Cole, and it goes off his hands out of bounds. Vikings got the steal, but unable to cash in.
Yeah, not able to finish that. For the Vikings, they were 3 of 12, so a little bit better shooting, still not great.
Wilfong inbounds to Maker. Maker back to Wilfong. Again, Edco trying to increase their pressure, and they bring it across the timeline. There's a reach-in foul committed by Edco. Good recognition by Kramer to push that ball ahead into the offensive end.
Yeah, able to get that across and not get that 10-second violation, then bailed out by contact with a reach.
So it will be the far sideline. Wilfong taking it out of bounds. And Problems has to go to the backcourt to get it into Sherman. Sherman wearing purple shoes. Left side. Goes baseline and try to throw it to Kramer, but led him too far. That ball goes out of bounds untouched, and the Stars turn it over.
Well, both of these teams did a nice job with turnovers in the first half, but that third quarter and the start of this fourth quarter, they're starting to rack up again.
Maker, by the way, checks out as Beatty comes back in for the Stars. 6.5 left in the fourth. Wiskus at the high post launches a 15-footer. It's off the right. It is no good. Kyler Cole tries to save the rebound in the corner where it's picked up by Kramer, and then there's a reach-in foul. And again, it was Kramer picking up the loose ball, and Edco convincing here that they're going to put Starmont to the free throw line for quite a bit of this fourth quarter.
Yeah, they got to knock off the fouling, or Starmont's going to shoot free throws to finish this game.
Inbounds to Toll. Toll to Sherman. Sherman beats the pressure, goes back left side to Toll. They're in the offensive end. Toll back to Sherman. Sherman, left wing, going to take a three. Left wing on its way off the front of the rim. Shot no good. There's Toll, another rebound. Put back, no good. Good straight-up defense by Wiskus. The shot ended up errant, and it is picked up by Rochford out the left side. Caden Cole in the offensive end now here. Can the Vikings get a run going? Kyler Cole on top to Rochford. 6 minutes left in the fourth. Caden Cole, baseline, pulls up, 15-footer, nails the shot. He's had a couple of good looks there. Hits that from the right baseline. Vikings creep back within 10. And now Caden Cole jumps the passing lane and steals the ball away. Back right side to Kyler Cole. His layup no good, but he's fouled by Wilfong. And suddenly the Vikings some life here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, little spark, little life here. Defense going to fuel the offense there. A couple big shots by Caden Cole. 4 points here in this fourth quarter. That's 8 points for the game for him.
You see the Vikings playing with a sense of urgency. And at times it's a little over the top, but for the most part, Caden Cole's had a couple of steals. Free throw by Kyler Cole. It is good, and it's 32-23. They're back within 9.
Well, this is the closest they've been for a while because they were down 11 points at halftime and have never really been close in the second half.
Wilfong and Sherman check out. Scott comes back in along with Maker. Second free throw being eyed by Kyler Cole, trying to make it an 8-point game. Free throw on its way. It's off the mark. Missed it to the right. Scott gets the rebound. And back over left side, Toll in the offensive end. Toll right side to Beatty. Beatty drives in, runs into Wiskus, who's trying to draw the charge, and that's what he does. Beatty drove in and really took the ball from about the volleyball line, drove in right side, and Wiskus saw the contact coming.
Yeah, almost like he had made up his mind, and Wiskus knew that it was going to come, got himself set, took that brunt of that, and able to get the charge call.
Inbounds to Caden Cole, 5.5 left in the fourth. Rochford has it on top, Vikings down by 9. Knipper left side back to Rochford. Rochford right wing to Caden Cole. Cole on the right wing goes right back to Rochford. And they play catch. Here's Caden Cole, right side for three off the side of the rim. Wiskus comes in, gets the rebound, put back. It is up. It is in. Foul, count the basket. Wiskus with an offensive rebound. And the Vikings creep back within 7. They've cut the deficit in half.
They have, and you could just feel that energy coming off of them. They feel like, hey, we got to turn the corner. We got to get this down here. And they've got it down to 7. Chance to get it down to 6 at the free throw line.
Knipper checks out as Lang will come back into the ball game. Meanwhile, Kruger comes in. Beatty checks out after the foul, and it is again Wiskus to the free throw line, trying to make it a 6-point game. Free throw on its way. It's off the back of the rim. Long rebound picked up by Scott. Scott actually hooked Lang, but got the rebound anyway. Back over to Toll. Toll left side to Maker. Stars have been a little too quick in the offensive end. Last few trips down. Maker stops the dribble, and he's double-teamed in a timeout taken by the sideline. So the Vikings have started the fourth quarter on a 7-0 run. They're back within 7. 5:08 to go. Stars with possession. Let's take this break.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
5:08 to go. Timeout taken by Starmont. That's their second timeout. They have possession, but they have been out of sorts offensively, just too quick in the offensive end.
Yeah, they have. They've been trying to push things, and I think the Edco defense has sped them up, and they don't want that at this point in the game.
Maker, right side, double teamed, and the ball knocked away by Kyler Cole, and it stays down here with Starmont. So the Vikings certainly have upped their defensive pressure.
They have. They're trying to trap when they have opportunities, trying to get those tip balls, and now they're coming up with them. Instead of just tipping them, they're getting the deflections, getting the tips.
Sherman checks back in. Kruger checks out for Starmont. 5-minute mark of our half. They go to Kramer at the center court circle. So the Stars have not scored the first 3 minutes of this fourth quarter. They've controlled much of this game. Toll back over to Kramer. Kramer, top of the key, brings it right side to Maker. Maker, right side. And that is again with the shot clock winding down. Kramer just throws it up and it hits off the side of the rim, no good. Sherman got the rebound. They're going to call a shot clock violation, but Maker's shot hit the three. Sherman missed the putback. He tried to catch it in midair instead of bringing it down and taking it back up. The officials are going to talk, but that shot hit the rim by Maker, which he threw up a prayer.
Well, yeah, Astrid Kramer just kind of threw that up. He didn't realize, I don't think any of them realized where they were at, and all of a sudden he throws it up. And that hit rim, so they're going to have to correct this, and they're going to give this back to Starmont.
So they're going to give the ball to Starmont, and this again, Sherman missed the shot. So Edco had actually secured the rebound, but our official had blown the whistle before they deemed that they had possession.
Yeah, and I don't know, are they going to do this a jump ball? I think they're going to go with a jump ball on this to give it to Starmont because they're looking to switch the possession here.
So left side, inbounds, it will be Toll. Toll has to go back to Maker into the backcourt to get it away, and that's exactly what they did. They went with a jump ball there. So back offensively, Toll. Toll, right side, brings it on over to the left wing area. Pounded there by Lang. Back over to Kramer. Stars really yet to get into their offense here this fourth quarter. Maker, left side, holds the basketball, puts it on the floor, loses it, picks it up, feeds it back to Sherman. Sherman gets by Wiskus. His shot no good, but fouled on the drive in. So it wasn't pretty, but they did get the ball down low, and Sherman to the free throw line for two.
Well, and they almost lost it on the wing there. That double team, that was hard for Isaiah Maker to get out of, but luckily picked up by Sherman. He gets a shot attempt off.
And 4:20 left in our fourth quarter. Free throw by Sherman, rattled in and out. It is no good. He'll get another opportunity. Sherman has struggled from the free throw line this year. Both these teams shooting, again, not great percentages. Edco, 55%. Starmont at 49%. Sherman's second free throw. Missed them both off to the left. Sherman, 8 of 25 from the free throw line. So they come up empty. Back in the offensive end is Rochford. Right side to Kyler Cole. Rochford, right wing with it. Brings it back over to Caden Cole. 7-point lead. Kyler Cole back over to Rochford on the wing. Left side, Caden Cole now with it. As he tries to drive down the lane, pulls up 8-foot leaner, instead throws it to Wiskus, who misses the shot on the left side. Rochford got his hand on the rebound, cannot control it, and there's a reach-in foul committed by Edco. We are going to shoot free throws quite a bit in the final 4 minutes. We're close to the bonus.
We are, and I think Will Wiskus thought, hey, I got bumped from behind, but no call there and a scramble for that rebound. Edco not able to come up with it.
Yeah, Kramer looked like he tweaked an ankle. He'll check out. Gellner comes back into the ball game for the Stars. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, Standard has come back in for them, and it is Scott. Right side, Kyler Cole checked out, by the way. Scott goes into the offensive end. They get it to Maker. So Maker on top and hands it back to Toll. They're double team. Toll brings it to the elbow, stops the dribble, and right back to Maker. Maker left side to Scott. Again, they've not scored for 4.5 minutes, Starmont, but they still lead by 7. Toll, right baseline area, trying to cut to Gellner, intercepted by Wiskus. Wiskus saw where the pass was handing, and the Stars turn it away. Caden Cole drives in, little 8-foot leaner, leaves it off the front of the rim, no good. Wiskus got his hand on the rebound. I think about 4 different players touched it. It goes out of bounds, and it will stay down here with the Vikings.
Had a good look by Caden Cole, got to the rim, and just not able to get that over the front. They need to start converting some of those if they want to keep cutting into this 7-point lead.
Beatty and Wilfong coming back in for Starmont as Scott and Gellner will check out. Correction, Scott is going to stay in, and Toll will check out along with Gellner. So 3:20 left in our fourth quarter. Still a 7-point lead. Rochford gets it inbounds to Stannard. Stannard, top of the key, back right side to Rochford in the corner, looking for Wiskus, catches it on the right block, flips it up and in. So Wiskus with the catch, Rochford the assist. They're back within 5.
Yeah, great give and go here, and there's the defense, the intensity, pick it up again.
And backcourt area to Wilfong, gets it ahead to Beatty. Beatty beats the pressure. He feeds it back to Sherman, reverse layup up and in from the right side. That stops a 9-0 run by Edco. Starmont goes back up by 7. Here in the lane is Lang, throws up a shot, middle of the lane, prayer not answered. He was out of control, leaves it short, and the ball goes out of bounds back to Starmont.
And we're going to have a timeout by Starmont here.
So with 2:51 to go, Stars leading 34-27. Let's take this break.
It's pretty unusual for a bank to be 100% employee-owned. And Freedom Bank wouldn't have it any other way. Employee-owned means we're not just your bank. We're your friends and neighbors. We value being active community partners, and we believe in donating generously to local causes. We empower success, not just for our customers, but for our communities as well. Visit Freedom Bank in Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukon, and Decorah, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Robertson Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Robertson.
34-27, Starmont scoring their first basket. Last trip down the court, they lead by 7, and they have possession.
Yeah, this possession's huge. Edco headed down to 5. Now it's back up to 7. They don't have the ball.
Scott inbounds to Maker. Maker back over to, again, Sherman. Behind the back dribble, brings it into the offensive end. Double teamed immediately, but gets out of it. And he feeds it on top once again to Maker. Maker double teamed to Beatty at the elbow. He pulls up off the elbow. 12-foot shot, leaves it short. It is no good. Rochford gets the rebound ahead to Stannard in the offensive end, and he's overshot. The ball goes off the hands. The officials will talk. It's off white, and it goes to Starmont. Rochford tried to lead Stannard, and a good job by Starmont getting back.
Yeah, getting back on that defensive end, and Edco's got to get another stop here. And at one point, do you start fouling and taking your chances there? But they've been getting steals.
I think they've been fouling most of this fourth quarter.
I mean, putting him at the free throw line and trying to play a 2-for-1.
Inbounds, Scott, problems to Maker, knocked away by Stannard in the corner, steals it away, and then a timeout taken by Edco. As Stannard was caught in the corner, they take a timeout to steal the possession. 2:30 to go, 7-point lead for Starmont. Let's take this break.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season. 2:30 left in our fourth quarter, 34-27. It is once again a 7-point lead for Starmont. It was 14 to start the quarter. Edco got back within 5, and it is the Vikings with possession down by 7.
Yeah, they saved a possession there with the timeout, so they're going to have the ball right in front of their own bench here. desperately need a bucket. They'd love to get an and one here.
And which team's going to finish strong here to get a much-needed boost? Caden Cole in the offensive end, on top to Standard, right side to Rochford. They run an alley-oop screen. Caden Cole catches it on the left block. The shot altered by Scott. Rebound deflected out of there. Picked up by Toll. Toll ahead of the pack to Sherman. Stripped out of there by Rochford, getting back defensively, but it stays down here. Rochford saved a fast break opportunity.
Yeah, he hustled back and got in front of Sherman there, able to knock that away and just prevent an easy bucket on a run out by Sherman.
Toll will take it out of bounds off the left side for the Stars with possession, leading by 7. And they run their stack formation. Toll goes inbounds to Beatty off the elbow. 15-footer, rattled in and out, no good. Wiskus seals the rebound to the right for the Vikings. Back offensively, Caden Cole across the timeline. We approach the 2-minute mark. Cole in the corner to Cole. That's Caden to Kyler. Right side, it is Standard. In the lane to Wiskus. His shot blocked by Scott. Into the hands of Lang, who loses it out of bounds. Scott with the help defense, and the Stars get it back.
They had the look they wanted. They got it into Wiskus and got blocked from behind, not able to track down that rebound. Good hustle by Christopher Lang, not able to secure that.
All right, Kyler Cole, by the way, on defense, top of the 2-2-1. Backcourt area, Scott. Scott right side to Beatty, and Beatty fouled by Caden Cole. Well, if you're talking about sending Starmont to the free throw line, you could really try to extend this ball game because now they're going to be in the bonus. The final 152. It's 2 shots the rest of the way. And again, they shoot below 50% from the line.
Yeah, shooting about 47, 48% here. And again, Starmont just pulled all the guys off the line. So it's just Sawyer Beatty at the free throw line.
Beatty is 11 of 23 on the season. Free throw on its way. It is off to the right. It is no good. But if you're Edco, you're going to try to extend this however you can.
Yeah, the key, though, with extending with free throws is you got to get baskets on the offensive end and exchange at least a 2-for-1.
Second free throw by Beatty. It is good. 1 of 2. The Stars will take that. They lead by 8. Inbounds to Rochford, and again extended pressure by Edco, or by Starmont in the lane to Wiskus. His shot from the left block off the front of the rim. Had a great look on the entry pass. Beatty gets the rebound, and then a reach-in foul committed by Wiskus. Your only concern is if you're Edco, you're going to start losing players.
You are, and I think they just lost Will Wiskus.
Yep. And what's silly about that is a foul 80 feet away from the basket. And I know you're frustrated at missing the shot, but you've just lost one of your better players here for Edco.
Well, in the last 2 trips down, he had point-blank shots, so he's able to get into the lane and get shots. He's going to start hitting some of those. Not if he's sitting on the bench.
Knipper checks back in, so this is a smaller lineup for Edco, but with 1:42 to go, Beatty back to the free throw line. Made 1 of 2 last trip. This free throw is good, and it's now 36-27, so the Stars lead by 9. They've scored the last 4 points.
Yep, and then if they keep making free throws, this is a way for them to seal it away, but then they got to get stops on the defensive end.
Second free throw, no good, off the mark. Still a 9-point lead, and the rebound by Caden Cole. Again, the Stars will take that. 1 of 2. Back left side, it is Standard, deep left corner for 3. That shot off the back of the side of the rim, rather. Kicks over to Rochford. Rochford left side for 3. Circled in and out, it is no good. Beatty gets the rebound with 90 seconds to go, and a reach-in foul committed by Edco. And the foul on Standard, Beatty back to the line at the other end.
Yeah, he's going to go to the free throw line for a couple more, and right now he's making about 1 of 2, so he needs to keep making to try to put this out of reach for the Vikings. Vikings got to get a shot, and you see they had 2 open looks from 3 there. They're trying to get back in this with the 3, but they got to keep crashing the boards.
1 of 2 may do it for Starmont the rest of the way. So Beatty, a senior, to the free throw line. Free throw on its way. It is good. Good form on that one. Swished it through. They're back up by 10. Starmont led by as much as 15 in this third quarter. They led by 14 starting the fourth quarter. Beatty's second free throw, trying to put him back up by 11 with 1:27 left in the fourth. Free throw off the back of the rim. It is no good. Again, you'll take 1 of 2 as Knipper gets the rebound. Right side in the corner to Lang. Lang to Caden Cole. Cole drives in. Euro step, floats it up with the right hand. It is too strong. Rebound pulled down there by Toll. Back in the offensive end, Toll throws it away. Loose ball in the court. Sherman dives for it along with Caden Cole. Sherman actually ends up being knocked to the floor by Toll diving in. And there is a foul committed by Caden Cole on the reach-in with 1:11 to go. Sherman to the free throw line for 2.
And again, all the Starmont guys off the line, so they're trusting their free throw shooters here. Kyle Sherman going to the free throw line. Again, I think 1 of 2 could put this away.
Sherman's free throw on its way. It's off the back of the rim. Again, we mentioned Sherman has struggled from the free throw line this season. He's certainly had a good offensive season for Once again, Starmont at 9.7 points a ball game, averages about 6 rebounds a game as well. Second free throw on its way. It is good. And again, for the Stars, that's going to be good enough, making 1 out of 2. 38-27, Starmont in the lead. Left side to Lang. We approach a minute. Lang throws it into the backcourt. I don't know who he was throwing it to. Caden Cole and Rochford were both there, and he split the both of them, and it goes out of bounds all the way underneath the Starmont basket. It'll go to the Stars with 1:01 to go.
Yeah, that's going to give the ball back to the Stars with about a minute to play under their own basket.
And again, if you're Edco, you can play defense here right away, try to get a steal. Meanwhile, the Stars want to take a timeout. They are trying to close the deal, leading by 11. Let's take this break.
At Top Gun Customs, we know that cars are complicated. We can handle all the complex new features of any vehicle, foreign or domestic. Not only will it look like new, it'll perform like new. At Top Gun, we don't care if it's a 30-point buck or just your neighbor's cat, big or small, we like them all. Top Gun also does fiberglass repairs, boats, motorcycles, guitars, detailing, paint corrections, headlight restoration. There's not much we don't do. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun for details and to schedule your repairs today. 563-964-9899.
38-27. It is Starmont leading Edco here with 1:01 to go in our fourth quarter. Stars taking a timeout, and this is about being patient here on offense. No reason to shoot the ball when you're up by 11.
Well, you don't have to force a shot. If you've got an open lane, if you've got something in the lane.
You get a layup, you take it.
Otherwise, run your offense and make some clock, burn some clock.
Make Edco foul you. And Toll goes into the backcourt to Maker. Maker straddles the center court line and goes right side to Toll. As, again, Edco trying to play defense right away, try to see if they can get a steal. Toll, right side, 50 seconds to go. And again, shot clock's at 24, so just continue to dribble it around. Toll has it knocked away by Standard, and it stays down here with Starmont. So Edco played some defense, and again, you can do that for a few seconds to start out, but if you're going to send them to the line, keep on going at them.
Yeah, you gotta run that defense hard, hopefully get a steal. If not, you got to put them on the free throw line, and again, try to play that 2 for 1.
But they ran off 14 seconds. Inbounds to Sherman. Sherman drives in, pulls it from the elbow. What a crazy shot, and he's bailed out by contact. I don't think that's what you're looking for. Sherman took a contested shot, and Edco commits a foul. A break for the Stars.
Yeah, that was going to be a tough shot either way, and the contact there bailed it out. But I think somebody just fouled out.
Caden Cole,
Is that Caden that just fouled out?
So substitution, Lang will come in. That is the second Viking starter to foul out here. This is what happens when you, again, were forced to start fouling a little early in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, well, they were a little handsy in the third. Committed a lot of silly fouls, and that got them into trouble. Now they have to foul. They don't have them to give.
Sherman to the free throw line for 2. Free throw on its way there, and it is good. So Sherman, and again, you know your situation there, right?
Yeah, I know you want to hit that shot. You want to put that dagger, but, man, run the clock. The clock is your friend right now.
Second free throw. It is up around, hangs on the rim and slides through. Sherman makes them both. They're back up by 13. This is an 8-0 run now by Starmont. Right side, Lang to Rochford. Rochford 25 feet away for 3. Shot is no good. Missed it to the right. Rebound into the hands of Kyler Cole. And he misses the putback left side point blank range. And the rebound goes out of bounds. It has been one of those kind of shooting nights for Edco.
I was going to say, that just kind of summarized their night right there, not able to hit the bunny putback.
Inbounds to Toll, 30 seconds to go, and trying to get a jump ball call with Standard, but he reached in. Toll back to the other end where he will shoot 2 for Starmont, and the Stars are on their way to picking up their 3rd victory of the season and getting a split with Edco.
Well, and both of these coaches know, hey, we're right close to tournament time. This is a big win. This gives you a difference between maybe having that play-in game,
right,
maybe a 6 seed rather than a 7 or 8 seed. I mean, this is a big game for both of these
Free
teams.
throw by Toll. It is good. Toll, by the way, one of the better free throw shooters for Starmont at 13 of 21 on the season. But what an answer by Starmont here after the lead got trimmed to 5.
Yeah, they were kind of on the ropes there, and they got right back up.
Second free throw by Toll. It is good. This is a 10-0 run by Starmont. They lead 42-27. Back in the offensive end is Standard. 20 seconds to go. Standard for 3. Blocked by Sherman. Rebound picked up by Beatty. Beatty goes right side to Maker. They're back into the offensive end. And Knipper commits a reach-in foul with 16.3 seconds to go. And Starmont is going to make enough free throws here to close it out in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. They made some free throws, maybe not as many as they wanted to, but they made enough to just extend this out and put it out of reach for the Vikings.
So Maker to the free throw line. This is once again 2. Starmont, free throw on its way by Maker, making a living from the line. That free throw's off the back of the rim. Another opportunity. What are they from the free throw line in this fourth quarter?
They got 8 made. 1, 2, 3,
So that's
4,
huge.
5, 6, 8 of 14.
8 of their 10 points from the free throw line this quarter. Second free throw on its way by Maker. Cupped in and out. It is no good. Rebound pulled down there by Knipper. We're down to 12 seconds to go. Knipper in the offensive end. Right side to Standard. Standard drives in the lane. Takes a Euro step shot. It is no good. Rebound pulled down by Scott. We go inside. 5 seconds to go. And Starmont is going to have victory number 3. The Stars had a 14-point lead. Trimmed to 5 in the fourth quarter. But they respond. They close the game on a 10-0 run. And Starmont splits the season series with Edco. The Stars win by a final score of 42-27. With the win, Starmont 3-15, their first conference win at 1-12. Edco drops to 4-16, 2-11 in the conference. We'll take a break. When we return, game stats, coaching interviews coming up. Your post-game show is on the way. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what they do at Clayton Drug, now offering free delivery of prescriptions to the Monona area. To find out more, call 563-245-2530. Clayton Drug can help you transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily to their pharmacy. Clayton Drug is committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk-On.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
Allen McKee Clayton Electric Cooperative has youth opportunities available. High school sophomores and juniors whose parents are ACEC members could win an all-expenses-paid trip to Washington, D.C. Applications are due January 31st. Graduating high school seniors entering a course of study in the electric field are encouraged to apply for a cooperative scholarship. Go to acrec.com for more information on both opportunities. Allen McKee Clayton Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular, security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Welcome back to Edgewood. Again, our final score. It is Starmont winning by a final score of 42-27. They closed the game on a 10-0 run. Had a 14-point lead to start the fourth quarter. Saw it trimmed to 5, but they respond, winning 42-27. Other scores, the Waukon girls lead North Fayette Valley 40-34 in the fourth. The Waukon boys lead North Fayette Valley 42-39 at the end of 3. Turkey Valley leads Central 46-23 at the end of 3. Postville leads Southwind 48-36 at the end of 3. And MFL Marmac has defeated Clayton Ridge tonight by a final score of 85-31. We're joined by Coach Aaron Hauman. Let's go through the game totals, and let's start first off with Starmont.
Starmont was led tonight with Kyle Sherman. He had 16 points. Jack Toll had 12 points. We had 4 points from Isaiah Maker, 3 points from Sawyer Beatty, 3 points from Ashton Kramer, 2 points from Kel Scott, and 2 points from Tristan Kruger, 42 points tonight. They shot 35% for the night, 3 of 10 behind the arc, that's 30%, 11 of 30 inside, that's 37, 9 of 22 from the free throw line, which is only 41%. but 8 of 16 in the fourth quarter, 50%, enough to seal the deal.
Which they will take for a team that shoots 50% from the line, 49.4%. By the way, they shot a little above their season average at 33.3%, shooting 35%. For Edco, it was a tough shooting night. Let's go through the individual totals for the Vikings.
Yeah, it was a difficult night for them. Will Wiskus leads the way with 10 points. He fouls out of this game. Caden Cole with 8 points. He fouled out of this game. Price Rochford only 4 points. He's their season leader. Christopher Lang with 2 points. McCoy Olin with 2 points. 1 point for Kyler Cole. So only 27 points tonight. They shot 20%. Now, they were 12 of 41 inside, which is 29%. 0 of 19 behind the arc, which really killed them. And then from the free throw line, only 3 of 11 for 27%. Edco won the turnover battle. They had 16 to Starmont's 22. But those shooting woes was just too much to overcome.
Yeah, Starmont started this game on a 9-0 run, so they never trailed. They led by 6 at the end of one. They led by 11 at the half. They pushed it to 14 at the end of the third quarter. And Edco's best stretch came in the fourth quarter when they worked back to 5, and it was a little more energy they played with.
They did. They got it back to 5, got the turnover, but then gave up the ball, gave up a basket, then the ball, and it just spiraled from there. Never able to get back over that.
And for Starmont, a good job finishing this ball game. And that's what, again, a team that hasn't been in that position a lot, they responded on a 10-0 run to close things out.
Yeah, and that's something Coach Bentley, I'm sure, is going to talk about. You know, they just haven't been able to finish games, you know, get over that hump. And tonight they were. They got over that hump right away and just held on to that lead and sealed it away with free throws.
All right, so we'll take a break. Want to remind you that if you want to catch all the Edco events on the NFHS network, you can do so. It's presented in part by Community Insurance, James Rochford and Brandon Mather, Community Insurance agents here in Edgewood, and Community Savings Bank as well. We'll be back with more coaching interviews still to come when our postgame show continues after this.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Hi, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet of Monona. I want to take a moment to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of our incredible customers and the amazing local athletes who have shown us unwavering support over the years. Just like you, we're all about the winning edge. That's why it's our goal for our customers to feel like they have scored big when they leave our dealership. Stop by today or visit us online at birdnowmonona.com. And remember, you have to get to our place. You'll love the way we treat you.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Welcome back once again to Edgewood. Post-game show continues. We're joined by Starmont boys basketball coach Jerry Bentley. Coach, you had mentioned you didn't know what you were going to do with the starting lineup, looking for some energy, and maybe you found your starting lineup with a good start here.
Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, I didn't know who it was going to be. It was kind of a toss-up between two guys. I went with Ashton Kramer, and he did some great things at the start. We played with good energy tonight.
And especially on the defensive end. I think your 1-2-2 really caused problems.
Yeah, I mean, we switched up between what would look like a 1-2-2 and a 1-3-1. We'd run it a little different than most people. We dropped some. But, yeah, they did a good job with it tonight.
All right, offensively, again, playing without Maddox Vasky. And let's start with, first off, Kyle Sherman led you with 16 points.
When Kyle's active, Kyle's tough. You know, when Kyle doesn't want the ball or isn't active, he gets a little complacent at times. But tonight, he was active, and that was nice to see.
All right, Jack Toll, I think, had a big game rebounding for you, hustle points. He had 12 points for you.
Oh yeah, Jack's just all out energy. I mean, that's a kid that, you know, if you had a dozen of them, you'd be in great shape because he's just going to give everything he's got. So I'm proud of him.
All right, the other thing is, I think the guys that came off the bench, you never really lost any kind of momentum on defense.
No, I mean, they came in, they give the rest that they needed to give. They did their job when they were in there. You know, proud of the whole team and what they accomplished tonight. I mean, on the road. Big win.
All right. Obviously, you had a 14-point lead, trimmed to 5, but again, you guys responded.
Yeah, we had a little a little trouble in the third quarter where we just needed to kind of slow down, and then that was one of the things that we told. We had 3 words, and they were to be patient, to be confident, and to play with attitude. And once we figured that back out again in the fourth quarter, and they started to roll, and it was nice to see.
All right, what's coming up for you guys now?
We got tomorrow off, then we've got El Cater at home, and then we go to Lisbon on Friday. So we got 2 more yet this week. So
all right,
Coach, this week.
Good luck to you guys.
Thanks a lot.
I may catch up with you guys. Good luck.
All right, appreciate it.
Starmont basketball coach Jerry Bentley and his Stars team victorious tonight, 42-27. A quick break. We'll be joined by EDCO coach Justin Olin when our postgame show continues after this.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards, and they offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com. And you can even set up a free web store for your fundraiser. Make sure to check out the selection of Bulldog Spirit Wear and Iowa-themed items at the Monona location. Epic Wear, located in downtown Monona and Waukon. Call 563-539-2300 to place your order today.
Welcome back once again to Edgewood. Post-game show continues. We have another score. The Waukon girls have defeated North Fayette Valley tonight, 59-48. Meanwhile, Waukon leads North Fayette Valley 49-48 in the fourth quarter. Our ball game tonight, again, our final score, 42-27. It is Starmont victorious over EDCO. We're joined by EDCO coach Justin Olin. And, Coach, first off, right out of the gates, it seemed you fell down 9-0, a slow start for your team.
Yeah, we just didn't come out with the right intensity, the right energy, kind of fell behind early. And then it's a tough game to play the whole entire game, that catch-up thing and trying to get everything flipped around and, try to find a groove. And then, it just seems like it sets you out of rhythm and it seems like everything's a struggle. Just something as simple as finishing around the hoop. We had lots of opportunities there and we just didn't put them in and finish, in and out. And, I thought we were doing the right things. I thought we defended fairly well. We didn't give up, 42 points. That's not a bad evening on the defensive end of the court. We just didn't make the shots we needed to make.
I think if I tell you, if we talk about this and you say you give up 42 points, you guys figure you win this game.
Oh, that's usually our goal is under 40. If we can hold them 10 and under, and that's giving you a cushion of a few points, so definitely. And, hats off to them. They defended us, took the pain away a lot and made our shots difficult at times to where we weren't getting the right looks that we wanted, but I thought we did a nice job of battling back and getting those looks down the stretch. We just didn't convert on some of them.
Down by 14, but you guys worked your way back within 5, your best stretch of ball in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, the guys, hats off to them. I mean, they don't quit. They battle. And they, we had some opportunities there. We cut it. We finally started kind of getting a rhythm to our game. That's a big tree to chop down to try to get back into it when you get yourself down that much.
All right. Obviously, you were led in this ball game by Will Wiskus with 10 points. Also, Caden Cole had 8 points, and I think you like the aggressiveness of both kids.
Yeah, they played hard. We were getting a lot of great looks, but like I said, just wasn't. The lid was tight, or the basket wasn't regulation size there for a while, or something. I can't fault what we were doing. I thought we were getting the right stuff. It just would not drop for us at the times we needed. Shot
20% in this ball game. Price Rochford really kind of gutting out this performance tonight for you.
Yeah, he was sick the last few days. Finally kind of got back today, but definitely wasn't at 100%. Tried his best, and that hurts a little bit with a guy that's super explosive and that can generate and just not being his normal self and stuff. But that gives other guys an opportunity to step up and, chance to make plays for us down the stretch. And I thought Keaton Cole really had a nice stretch there where he really seniored up for us and really busted his butt and made some plays and gave us a chance there.
All right, what's coming up for you guys now here?
Yeah, so we got a couple days to practice. I don't know what that looks like because it doesn't seem like we've had many of those makeups and stuff like that. So that would be nice, kind of get a reset here. I really hope these guys, I think if I know my guys well enough, we're going to come hungry these next 2 days, really focus in, really get some work done, and get ourselves ready to go to Midland on Friday.
All right, Coach, good luck to you guys. We look forward to catching up with you. Once again, thanks for joining us.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks for coming over, guys.
You betcha. EDCO basketball coach Justin Olin talking things over about his Viking team. We're going to keep it right here with our post-game show here on KCT on FM 100. Our girls' final tonight, it was all EDCO, 69-5. Starmont did not score for 3 different quarters of that ball game, and a Star team that just continues to search. And Edco winning 69-5. Other girls finals, Central beat Turkey Valley 43-31. MFL Marmac over Clayton Ridge 59-19. Southwind beat Postville 49-29. Waukon beat North Fayette Valley 59-48. I'm joined by Coach Aaron Hammond. Let's get your thoughts on our girls game tonight. It was Edco early and often.
Yeah, early and often, and I think you heard Coach Putz talk about, we want to be in that postseason, mid-season form where we're doing things the right way, we're getting after it, and I think there was a little bit of letdown in that second quarter, but man, they came on strong in the third and fourth, and they continue to play like that. They're going to have a little run here in the postseason. We'll see how that shapes up tomorrow when hopefully standings are released.
Yeah, they are going to be a team to be reckoned with, depending on how things get set up in the postseason. But they've got experience, play pretty good defense. For Starmont, a team again that you've got a group of girls they're going to finish the season there, and missed out on an opportunity to win a ball game last night, but keep on kind of learning and moving the right direction.
Yeah, and I think that's something they just have to they have to hang their hat on. We continue to get better.
All right, boys final tonight. It is Starmont winning 42-27. They closed the game on a 10-0 run. Other boys finals, Postville beat Southwind 61-52. MFL Marmac over Clayton Ridge 85-31. Central leading Turkey Valley, actually Turkey Valley leading Central 46-23 at the end of 3. And this is now a final. Turkey Valley has defeated Central 55-33. The final score there. It is Turkey Valley victorious. And the other final tonight, not yet final, but Waukon leads North Fayette Valley in the fourth, 49-48. I'm joined again by Coach Hammond. Let's get your thoughts on our boys game tonight.
For the boys game, I think this was a letdown, kind of a step back for the Vikings, and it was just poor shooting. I think defensively, it's where they needed to be. The intensity wasn't there early, but man, they had a nice run in the third quarter. They need to bring that energy all the time. For Starmont, what a huge win. Right before tournaments, right before pairings come out, a win to put in the win column there, get yourself maybe a little better seed, some confidence going in, and you heard Coach Bentley say they got 2 more yet this week. They got to bring that energy, and maybe they can build off of this, but both of those teams, they're going to have a tough road, and they need to continue to improve here in these last couple of weeks of the season.
So it is Starmont victorious in our boys game, 42-27, the final score. We're done with quads for the year.
We're done.
Friday night, we'll be in West Union, North Fayette Valley, and Central. That's how we close our regular season. Chalk Talk at 5:45, girls game time at 6:15 with the boys game to follow. We'll see you Friday night.
We'll be there. For
a complete recap of tonight's ball game, highlights, scores, and more, go to KCTN.com, click in the Sports tab. This has been a presentation of KCTN FM 100 Sports.
While out and about, don't find yourself stuck at the side of the road. At Edgewood Auto and Tire, our trained technicians work on all autos, trucks, semis, and heavy duties. We offer premier alignment service and DOT inspections and carry all major lines of tires. Call or ask about our current tire rebates. If you're in a bind and need a tow, give Edgewood Auto and Tire a call at 563-928-7333. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We offer a mobile tire repair service to get you back up and going, either on your farm or on the road.